Okay, we are here. We're here. We're live. We are here. Brother man, we are here. It also we have someone in the chat already. We have Ravioli 404 spamming frog. How did I do what? Cuz I posted it in my server like I usually do. Okay. Have you are we using yours or are we use or am I don't have very many games though. You do. You have more games. Also, why is everything so loud in this game? God damn, sound. What the hell, man? Alright, fair enough. Okay, we don't need voice input. There we go. Okay. That's good. We don't need it to be that. Am I though? Am I though what? What? What's going on? What's going on? So, how was everybody's day? Oh, okay. That's a little weird. Mm, wow, I've seen High School Musical performed. Wow, I've seen High School Musical performed, Beauty and the Beast, Rent. I forget what the last year was, but I don't think I saw that one. I think I was too busy trying to graduate to like give a shit about the school musical that year. No way, that's crazy. I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. Are you connecting? Oh, there you go, Gungaloo. That's what we want. Connect. Hopefully it works. Wow, why is it circular? Oh, you had what? What's going on? Oh, shit. Game Monopoly? What in the hell? This is not. Well, happy Pride Month, everybody. It is. I can see that. I can tell. It's literally a fucking scan of the board. Yeah. Yeah. I can tell. Why is there a fucking calculator? Why do we need calculators? What the hell? You have to calculate the gay. Well, I'm only half gay on my dad's side, so. What time are you streaming until Frog Woman? Until we decide that we're done fighting. Well, you know what? Until we can get more than two of us here. I'm sitting here waiting for Volt. Oh, if you want to. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Don't cheat on stream. Don't look at my streams when I'm playing. What is this? The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. This is interesting because I don't know what the hell to do with that because I'm not good at arguing. I would actually just start crying. Yeah, but I don't know all of the animes. Let me search anime. Give me this. How can I bathhouse? What the hell? Fangirl. What the hell does this even mean? Okay, but okay. I can't look at them. Yeah, but I can't even look at them. Like I'm looking at the search and it's just giving me what the hell? I don't know who Mikasa is. Sailor Moon, okay. I don't know who Madoka is. L, okay. Kiria, okay. Spike Spiegel, I don't know. Alucard? Huh? Yeah, this is not gonna be fun, because I won't know half of these people. Yakuza? They don't have like an actual like character from Yakuza. They just the Yakuza. Oh. I don't know who the members of the Future Gadget Laboratory are. I don't know who that is. Everyone at an anime. Pick a magical girl. I don't know any fucking. So are we supposed to like show the card? Oh, okay. I would. Okay. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot if we could get more people in. It'd be so nice if Bolt would actually show up. Like he said he would. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. I don't get it, but okay. if you find it funny, it is funny, I guess. Okay. I hate New York, so no. No. No, no New York. No. They're gonna be fighting on in the CN Tower. That's our location. No. You know what? They're fighting in fucking Brazil. That's more funny. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping that this is working. Okay. Is it working? Audio? Can you why is it not working? Why is it not picking up? Say it again. Radio? Why are you not working? What the hell, dude? Why are you not working? Hello? Volt is actually here for once. Can you pick up my headphones instead of
Yeah,
Oh my god,
I
you're
was eating
whoa.
goldfish, and I wanted to finish that before I came up here and got potentially got cheese all over my stuff.
Good lord, you
So
not cheese. Okay, apparently we're playing apparently we're playing Super Fight.
what
Yeah, so get on game, dude. Come on.
is it? Still
It's
tabletop sim?
yeah, it's been like 20 minutes, dude. We've been waiting for you.
Okay,
Come on.
I'm sorry.
It is. You know what? Actually,
You said we're playing Super Fight, and I'm like, wait, do I need to download something else?
No, it's
No.
a paid DLC for Tabletop Sim that I bought a long time ago.
Okay.
Volt, you got a notification.
Okay. I sure did.
There we go, Volt.
Whoa.
Choose a spot to sit.
Greer.
Wow.
This
Away
feels
from the
fitting.
away
So
from
you
the
guys
rest
are
of
right
us.
next to each other, and I'm all the way over here.
Okay.
Alright. I don't remember the controls of this game, but
It's all with your
I'm
mouse pretty
sure.
much.
Yeah, but there's like some shortcuts that would be nice to remember.
Aminaze, Fangirl Stampede. Leave that.
What?
Beep.
Oh, we're gonna use the purple cards.
I don't know. What are the purple cards? What are purple cards?
That is a good question. Those aren't covered here.
It just
Okay.
says super fight. It
Yeah.
doesn't have a thing like the challenge deck or the anime deck, Walking Dead deck. It's just purple.
Purple.
Oh, okay. I guess it's conditions for the fight.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm guessing
Okay.
the like blue, light blue, and purple ones are just for game.
Oh, okay.
You weren't
So the
here
blue
for.
one is locations. Yeah.
I sure wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So the blue one is locations. The yellow one is the specific like
Challenges.
challenge that the fighters have to endure. The green deck is just a straight expansion.
Okay.
Um
I'm guessing the pink is also an expansion.
yeah.
It's an anime.
Shuffle. Okay.
Are we not using these
So-
purple ones then?
We don't have to use them right now.
Okay.
Let's just do a basic one just to get the gist of
Yeah,
how
I'll
this
just
works.
shuffle the anime ones in, just because it'll be nice.
Yeah, well, you guys know anime. I know a few anime.
It's okay. You don't. You're not okay. So youngest player goes first.
That's Volt.
I guess so.
Well, we're both born in January. I'm born like 4 years older than you guys.
Yeah.
So
So it would be Kate
you're
and
in
Bois.
you're in October, so you're the
Yeah.
youngest.
October 97, so yeah, I guess so.
All right.
90
So both of
fucking
you draw
7.
3 white cards and 3 black cards.
What the hell? Oh, I have 3 black cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now pick your best combination of 1 white card and 1 black card and put it face down. Or we can play it face up. It's fine. I suppose. And announce who your fighter is,
My
right?
fighter is a rhinoceros that shoots bees from his mouth.
Mine is a whatever a Shinigami is that controls plants.
Shinigami is a death god.
A death god that
Oh.
can control plants.
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
if I had known that, I might have picked a different thing.
Why would you think
Okay, so the rules
The
do
ru-
say that the cards are supposed to be placed face down and then revealed face up.
Oh, but you said to
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's fine for this round.
okay. Anyways,
All right. Now it is between you two to argue who wins this fight.
um
I think a death god just wins almost anything because
Okay, but it's an
Yeah.
anime Shinigami, so I'm gonna assume probably from Death Note.
probably.
probably, yeah, I don't know how those
So
work, but
so if it is a Shinigami from Death Note, then it would have to use a Death Note in order to kill anything. So unless it has a Death Note, which
the
it
name
does
of
not,
Rhinoceros and the bees.
which it does not fucking say that it has, then obviously
Yeah.
the rhinoceros with that can shoot fucking bees from its mouth is gonna take over a fucking death god,
Okay,
dude.
but the plants though. What if he just spawns a like redwood tree under the rhino? What's the rhino gonna do?
It has bees, man. It'll shoot bees. Bees?
You know what? Fair enough. I don't think I can argue that.
Bees? Question mark?
Damn.
The fucking bees fucking card comes back to haunt us, man.
I wasn't even there for that.
Yeah, Volt wasn't even there for that.
I sure wasn't.
You could have been.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, are we voting? I vote for
I'm
rhinoceros.
the only one who votes.
Oh, right.
Because I'm the only one who didn't play a card.
Okay.
But I will say, I don't know. Kate made
A stronger argument.
I mean, Vol kind of admit defeat, I suppose.
Yeah. If I'd known,
Bam.
Hell
if I had known
yeah.
what the heck this
Discard
thing was,
these.
I might have like.
Discard
So
this
you-
shit.
What do I do with
Those
these?
get discarded, as
Here,
well
we'll
as
make-
all the remaining cards in both of your hands.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
had a queen sharpshooter armed with a lightsaber.
How
Has
do
a time machine. phone
There's the
booth.
discard pile. This is discard pile right here.
Okay.
All right,
Mhm.
Kate has 1 point.
Yeah. Oh, you put a point on for me. Okay. I got the point. I'm winning. Do I draw cards now?
No,
Oh.
your exact same fighter is
Oh.
still in play, and now I have to make
Okay.
a
Now
fighter
you have to.
battle them off.
Okay, I see. So I have to. Yeah. Okay. I see how it is. Okay.
Oh boy! All right. Oh my god. All right.
Is your hand that bad?
Um. There we go. All right. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So we all know there's only one thing that can truly defeat a rhino that shoots bees, right?
Yeah. What's that? Obama.
Obama. That with life steal.
Oh
Oh.
my god. No. I mean, if the rhinoceros
Okay,
just
but when
shoots.
the bees touch Obama, he steals their HP.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a good point.
but here's the thing:
The
is
rhino
no.
has to engage Obama in hand to hand, and then he just steals the rhino's HP.
Okay, but here's the thing: if he continuously shoots the bees from his mouth, he can distract Obama, and then hit him from behind where he can't touch him.
I think my counterpoint is that Obama is a man of pure focus. He can't be
Listen,
distracted.
listen. Obama can be distracted. I've seen it. Okay. So the bees come out of the mouth. They swarm Obama. Obama is sitting there swatting them away, draining their life force or whatever.
He doesn't have to swat, but when the rhino comes to attack, its ranged attacks don't work. He just regenerates all of his HP. So he just
Okay,
has
so
to attack Obama hand to hand, and Obama just holds on to the rhino,
what
and the rhino
question
eventually
that
dies.
really like decides this? When it says touched, does it mean that Obama has to touch the things with his hands, or does
It
it
just
mean
says
any contact?
it
And
just
does it
says
have to be
when
skin
touched.
contact
It
or
just says when touched.
through clothes?
So I'm
Well,
assuming that the suit and tie are considered part of Obama's character model for this.
okay. So like what you're saying is any physical contact whatsoever with Obama,
Yeah,
he can drain
he's
health
like
from
Rogue
that.
but more sad, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, my
Okay,
thing
but if we're
is,
going off of Rogue, then clothes wouldn't work. Clothes wouldn't
No,
count.
okay, but I said he's Rogue but sadder.
but it doesn't actually specify that on the card.
It doesn't specify, yeah, it doesn't specify if
Yeah, so it's kind
skin
of up to
contact.
interpretation.
And
So
I'm saying since it just says when touched, I'm including the whole character model.
Okay, that doesn't make sense though, because like your clothes wouldn't.
Neither does a rhino shooting bees.
Okay,
It's
but
a big fucking super fight. You
look,
want logic?
the rhino is just made of bees.
this
Oh
was
god,
a
it's Swarm.
this was a mistake because Volt would have will ask way too
Listen,
many
I'm
questions.
telling you,
Look,
the
I
bees
need to
have
make
two
a
HP.
logical decision about
Listen,
this fight, and so I need
the
to know how these work. I
listen, the
don't
bees.
think.
Hey, I'm the one arguing. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
The bees have to make physical contact with Obama to deal damage because they can't like just like shoot their stingers out. No. They have to touch him first. So even if they try to sting him through his suit, that doesn't work.
Okay, but
That is a shirt and a jacket. That's too many layers of clothes. So the moment they touch him, they've got what, 1, 2 HP, and he just
okay, but
smokes that up.
here's the thing. He leeches the opponent. Doesn't mean that he drains it. He just leeches it.
Leeching
So,
implies draining.
Oh,
okay, but no,
okay.
it doesn't. No, it fucking
Okay.
doesn't.
Two things. I do not think that Obama can leech light through his clothes. I don't think that's a thing that should be a thing that he can do. Just
Okay,
like
Volt, put
organic
that aside.
power, so it
Volt,
should be from his skin.
Volt, put it aside.
Secondly, rhinos dig things sometimes with their horns, and so the rhino could attack with dirt potentially.
I don't even have to fucking argue for myself. Volt's doing it for me.
No, I'm just
Why would a rhino throw dirt at Barack Obama?
I don't know.
Because he's racist.
I guess the rhino would be more likely to charge.
You're granting advanced battle tactics to a goddamn rhino.
I'm just trying to make this more fair. Because
Obama
Volt
was the commander in chief of the U.S. Army. He's definitely a better strategist than a fucking rhino.
Yeah.
Volt.
Yeah. Okay, unless
Just
you have
vote.
some other argument, I think Obama.
Yeah, Obama wins. Here you go. There you
Okay.
go. Get that shit out of
Alright.
here.
I learned so much by looking at power scalers on Twitter. Just be louder and angrier than the other people, and you just win.
What do you do? Oh, okay. What is this pink one? Is
So
this
my
one go
other
here?
ones were made of mirrors, has their memories erased, and my other two were ultimate fighting champion and a hockey player.
Canadian, eh?
I was tempted to do ultimate fighting champion who leeches health, but Obama was just way funnier.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot more aura behind just Obama.
Yeah.
Alright.
Obama's aura farming, guys.
He is. Okay, now Volt, you need to fight against Obama.
I sure do.
Beat life-stealing Obama.
You need to beat life-stealing Obama.
Fucking vampire touch Obama. Let's go.
That should be your new name in the server.
Bloodsucker Obama.
That's awful.
I think
it's what the Republicans always claimed he was.
I think I've got it.
All right.
Okay.
Reveal it. Reveal your challenger.
It is a smoke monster that is a super genius. Can't touch smoke. Can't drain life from smoke.
You're fucking right.
You can definitely still touch smoke.
It's a gas. It's in the air.
Physical contact with a gas. You're touching the air with your skin.
Yeah, well.
The question is, does the suffocation damage outpace Obama's health regen?
I would say it has like strong potential to do that, especially being super genius.
Yeah.
So like he can probably like out strategize Obama. What?
Okay, but did he go to college?
If it's a super genius, then yeah. Listen.
Survived an encounter with super geniuses before. He survived an encounter with Gorilla Grodd.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Are we really counting DC Comics canon?
Hey, Barack Obama is a canon character.
He's also a canon character in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
sure. They're getting into comics now. I won't be able to. I won't be able to participate.
Look, I think that.
Make your argument.
I think okay, so like he's made of smoke. So if this works off of Sandman rules, he can absorb more smoke to make more smoke monster.
Okay.
So if he starts enough fires, there will be too much smoke.
So first of all, I'm fairly certain this is referring to the smoke monster from Lost.
I don't know about that. It's not,
because this game is pretty old. Lost would have been still a culturally relevant topic.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Isn't that monster like a godlike entity or something?
I don't know.
Shapeshifts into other people and like
Okay, but
I-
is
does it have
immortal.
more aura than Obama?
Yes.
if it can shapeshift, then yes. Because it can shapeshift
It could
in.
become Obama.
Yeah, it could shapeshift into Obama.
But does it randomly appear in people's dreams and drop philosophical quotes?
Does Obama do that?
Yes, actually.
Apparently so, according to Tumblr.
Okay, well,
Dream Obama is
if
a real
if
thing.
Smoke Monster is the Lost Smoke Monster, then I'm pretty sure that it has more aura than Obama. Like I haven't seen all of Lost, but I've seen like up until the last season on like a retrospective, and the Smoke Monster just like up to the point that I'm at, just there doesn't seem to be any weaknesses. Although I will say that it can't shift into Obama because it seems to only be able to turn into dead people.
So it doesn't have more aura than Obama.
Yeah, and also just like whenever it is smoke, it is untouchable. It just like storms through an area and can do like massive amounts of damage,
But like
and then
also
just gone.
but like also because it's a super genius, it could
Yeah,
just outwit whatever Obama throws at him.
yeah. Like if this is the Lost Smoke Monster and like they're in a forest or something, it doesn't even have to touch Obama. It can just knock him. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, you know what? I'm leaning towards Smoke Monster, man. I think Smoke
All
Monster.
right.
All right, I gotta
Now
draw
my other
3.
cards were Disembodied Head, Zombie, whose fluffy animal mentor is, and also made of sand. I don't.
Smoke monster made of sand. Yeah.
I was so
Of
tempted. I was so tempted.
Incredible.
Yeah. Or also zombie. I was tempted to do zombie, but then I wasn't sure what with.
Okay,
Then
so
you can't life steal from a zombie, but
Yeah.
okay,
It's Final Fantasy rules.
yeah.
okay, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm gonna put these down once I flip them. All right. So the challenger is literally the insane clown posse.
Oh, fuck. No, I think
Oh.
it means a literally insane clown posse.
Oh, I thought it meant the band.
Well, it doesn't say literally the insane clown posse. It's literally insane clown posse.
So could it be insane
So-
clown posse plus their fans because they call their fans
Well, no, that
the?
would be the Juggalos.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well,
I mean,
anyways,
whatever happens,
they have all of the Dragon Balls.
Oh, fuck. I'm imagining, like,
Oh.
you've got, like, Pennywise, the Joker, Stitches the Clown.
Yeah.
Plus, no, here,
You-
no. You have Pennywise. You have all of those. Then you also have the insane clown posse in amongst them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Art the Clown is probably in there, too.
yeah, so a horde of insane clowns with
All
the
of them.
Dragon Balls. I think
Okay.
one of them just has to wish for the smoke to fucking dissipate,
Yeah. So what I was
and
gonna say
they're
is
gone. It's
this, I
gone.
wasn't sure if that would have a chance, like until you guys mentioned Pennywise possibly would be. I'm not sure they would be. This immediately just wins. I'm not sure how you
okay.
beat that.
So,
I mean, I guess you can only use it once, and then you gotta go
Bolt,
find them.
shut up. The Dragon Ball fan is talking.
Uh-oh.
You can't
Okay.
wish for something to. You cannot wish to kill something with the Dragon Balls.
Okay, but it's smoke. It's not even alive. Come on.
The Dragon Balls cannot affect anything more powerful than the person who created them.
Okay, but is the smoke more powerful than the fucking Dragon Ball creator?
That's a good question.
There's a pretty decent chance of that. Like, the Dragon Balls are great. The Insane Clown Posse can wish for immortality and, like, fucking smoke
Then
bombs.
it's a stalemate.
Okay, so then we'd have to draw if it's a stalemate, then we'd have to draw another card.
I think this leads into a stalemate, and you both draw. Here, we will. You take the top character card, and those two just fight it out.
Okay, so I draw.
So,
Oh, okay. So you go first since you're the champion.
okay. So do I have to pick a black card as well, or just
No,
the white card?
no, just the
okay,
white card.
well, it's just whoever this is.
Mikasa,
a character from Attack on Titan.
and then a T-Rex.
Fuck.
I picked the T-Rex.
No argument. 'Cause I don't know who this is.
That is one of the main characters of Attack on Titan.
I mean,
Mikasa,
Okay, so is a Titan stronger than a T-Rex?
could be.
Probably.
Okay. Would
She doesn't have her gear.
Oh, okay.
It
well, I
doesn't
would
say that she
assume
has.
that they kind of have to have their gear. Like,
No,
if a
because
card
No.
says Batman, if a card says Batman, you assume the Batman has a suit on and his utility.
Okay, but
So,
Well,
but
no, that would be the case if it wasn't like I don't know.
like,
Here, consult the
the
rules.
black card is just an additional thing on top of the character.
are we gonna go into another stalemate again?
No, I think that it just depends on if the strategy used to defeat a Titan would work on a T-Rex. Because if they don't, then Kate wins. Okay, then Kate wins.
Because the Titans are killed instantly if you stab them in the back of the neck.
Yeah, and a T-Rex wouldn't be killed instantly like that.
A
So
T-Rex is very likely quite a bit tougher.
Yeah, okay, then Kate wins.
Yeah.
I
Kate
win!
wins.
I win! Okay. Yay.
I think it's quite likely.
Man, I really thought I had like a strong
Okay.
potential to like
So
keep going with this.
these were my other cards if you want to see them. I don't know who Simon is. Hermione. Top half is blank. And then can take the form of anything they touch.
That's not Simon, that's Simone from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that would have been an instant win card. Simone
well, okay, but no. See, this is the case of this is something where you cannot assume he has Gurren Lagann with him because
okay,
what
but
the fuck do you even
by the
do?
end of the series, he doesn't even need Gurren Lagann. So I guess it would be more like middle of the series.
Yeah,
and he has just like regular Lagann. That would be more of a fair fight, I think.
I don't know what
Like, no
any of that
Gurren, just
means.
Lagann.
I don't know what any of
That's
that
more fair.
means.
Alright,
That's
so
just Simon.
I gotta fight again. Oh no, you.
Oh, wait.
Put away your...
Oh, wait, is it Insane Posse? Okay, yeah, it's Insane Posse.
Yeah, Insane Clown Posse.
And then what did they have?
Dragon Ball.
Has all the
Oh,
Dragon
right.
Balls.
Okay. Where did you put them? There we go. Where's the Dragon Balls? Oh, they're over here. Thank you for giving me my balls back.
You're welcome. I didn't want to take your balls.
Okay, thanks, Turbo Granny.
Okay,
I am the champion.
I was gonna try and summon a ball, but I don't think I can do that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Okay. going to fight the literal insane clown posse
Mm-hmm.
who have the Dragon Balls
Mm-hmm.
is none other than Professor Stephen Hawking,
I was born on his birthday.
who is figuratively on fire and also literally on fire.
Is this just gonna be your like strat? Is to just use real people?
All my entire hand was full of real people and things.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna be honest. I still think the Dragon Balls would win in this situation.
I don't even think you need the Dragon Balls unless he by figuratively and
Like all they have to do is
Stephen
just
Hawking on
fucking.
fire.
All they'd have to do is just like do a little clown car bit and like shoopity whoop off of a cliff, and he's done.
What if he tricked them into making a bad wish because he's really smart?
How would he do that though? If his like, let's say this is really bad. This is really bad.
This is
Please tell me how
really
you
bad, actually.
Please tell me.
In the wheelchair, and he's
This is my trap. Tell me, please. Explain. Tell me your plan to defeat the disabled.
Okay, we need to decide, does this mean he has Human Torch powers?
No!
No, he is figuratively
He's just on fire!
Then I think that Kate wins by default, because, like, unless someone puts him out, he's just gonna die from being on fire.
Like, he's okay, but also to count.
He lived like 50 fucking years with a
He wasn't on fire for all 50 of those years.
Okay, but like to back to the point where he's like, how would you defeat the disabled? He's sitting in a wheelchair with a computer attached to talk. If he cannot use the computer because he is on fire, how is he going to convince the clowns to make a bad wish? Exactly, bro. Exactly. The computer is
fire, not the computer.
Yeah, but okay.
If he touches the computer is also on fire.
Exactly.
He no like voluntary control over the muscles in his body, so it's not like he'll be flailing around in pain or anything.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's still on fire. He's still in the wheelchair. The wheelchair is attached to the computer.
Convince the insane clown posse to put him out.
No!
You're the one who chose to make him be on fire.
Exactly.
You put him out. You set a disabled person on fire, and you're like, oh, you're just gonna like.
To be fair, the other ones were actually worse.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, well.
All right, Volt. Who are you voting?
The only positive buff I had.
I think Kate wins.
I win again! Yay!
I don't even know if that's a positive buff. Please show me how the other ones.
Wearing sharpened stilettos.
That would have been so much better. You could have.
He's in a wheelchair.
Okay. He's not actively dying.
It's fine, don't worry. No, he still would be actively dying, actually.
Yeah.
He had ALS.
Yeah, he had a disease.
Can't stop sobbing.
I don't know how that would even work, because his facial muscles wouldn't work.
Apparently, he can move his eyes and a little bit of his face, but his computer exploded.
Oh.
And then my other options were a whale.
A whale?
And Genghis Khan.
You could have used Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's a real person. Come on, dude.
Content.
I like how Volt was so angry about all of that his computer just exploded. Let's put these.
Listen, I could have totally done Genghis Khan, but did you consider Stephen Hawking as funnier?
I mean, yes, but like,
it's not about winning, it's about sending a message.
Oh my god. Let me guess. He sent me a message on.
Yeah,
Hi. Your computer shut off. We know.
What was the other one?
We had
Genghis Khan and a whale.
yeah.
Just a whale.
Just a whale.
That was the black card, a whale?
No, the
Oh
way.
no, my other black card was can't stop sobbing.
Yeah.
I think both of those are better than being on fire.
Like at least he could talk and fight back if he was like wearing stilettos. You know?
Fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Alrighty. Well, we'll wait for Volt to come back. And then he
for some
becomes
reason, Steam did
Good
not want to launch the
decisions
game for a
get me to
second
where
there.
I am today, gamers.
okay. I'm sure by
Also,
the end of
Volt,
this
I
game.
believe we need a punishment wheel spin for you because you said you were going to write yesterday and you didn't.
You're right. I didn't. It's not
I don't
that I
have the
forgot. I
I
just
don't have the punishment wheel on screen. I can't put it here. Here, send it to me or send me a screen
Why
recording
is
of
the
it.
game launching? What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
Wait, are you spinning the Arkham punishment wheel? Is that what's happening? Is Kate getting access to the Arkham wheel?
Give
I
me
don't know.
access to it. Give me
I
access
am
to it
just.
right now.
Why isn't the game starting? I don't understand.
Give me access to it right now so that I can spin the wheel. I need to hold on, window capture. I need to
Finally.
oh my god. I need to open up. What the hell? Are you sending it to me? What's going on?
I don't know, but I'm back in the game now.
Okay. But like
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to share. Here we go.
there we go.
Yeah, like I just.
And then let me put this
Here's the Arkham punishment wheel. Oh, there was
oh,
a punishment that was brought up that I thought was really fucking funny.
which is
In one of the oh god, what was it?
where did you put the
Um,
punishment wheel?
I'm sending it right now.
Oh, okay.
Here's the wheel. It's in psychic damage. Nope, that's not
Nope,
the right
that's
thing.
the wrong fucking link, dude.
That is not
What the heck?
accurate at all. Oh, there we go.
The punishment wheel, play Postal 2.
I
Here
mean,
you go.
okay. Picker wheel. All right, hold on. I gotta get this up on the stream. How do I do this? How do I do this? I have to insert a new thing, don't I? Browser. Create new. Okay. Um,
I was like, I really did like
copy.
try to write something, but I just nothing was really coming. I got
Paste. Oh,
stuck
shit.
on the your ask I got, Trevor, because I was just like,
Paste. Okay.
how do I make it to
Here it
where it
is.
makes sense that he would die?
Here it is. Oh my god. What the hell?
I was
Allow.
actually going to talk to you about it. I don't see their
Oh
final
my god.
words as being Joey dying. I see it as
Not
more
Joey.
of,
I meant it
Okay.
as Aaron is actively dying.
Alright.
This is the last thing he says
Okay.
before he
Both of you
dies.
shut the fuck up. We're doing the fucking spin the wheel.
All right.
Volt's getting Arkhamed.
How are we gonna fucking do that? We need better
What is it?
punishments for this game. It's
What is?
clear next encounter without being seen or hit.
I think that will apply on the
Yeah,
the
on
next time we
Arkham,
play
yeah.
Batman. I assume Unless what it
No.
means is that I have to win this next round or else I die. Is that what it means?
No, you know what it could. You know what we could do. Hold on. Let me get back in here and no. You know what? We'll work with that. We'll work with that. What the fuck is this? Where is this? Get rid of this. How do I get rid of this browser? There we go. We'll just hide it from view for now. Okay, back to the game. Okay, so here's how it's gonna do is if Volt doesn't win this round, okay, he has to go back to 0 points. He loses a point.
Okay, I think that's fine. It was either that or I have to sit still for 2 minutes, which would mean just skipping my next turn.
I mean, that's true. But anyways.
Yeah, I think I'll just lose 1 point.
Lose 1 point is fine. Go back to 0.
So if we get you're going to Brazil, does that mean that the next person, like if someone gets punished and you get you're going to Brazil, I think that means Jetstream Sam joins the opposing fighter in
Okay, that's you know what? That's fair. Okay.
That's really funny. Okay,
you're going to Arkham City. One of the your character has to solve Riddler challenges mid-fight.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
So I have 2 options.
Nope.
One is the objectively correct choice. The other is really stupid.
You can't tell us.
I don't know
just
which
go
one
with.
To do. I'm not saying it.
Just go with your gut feeling.
Or do you want content?
Yeah. Do you want to lose your point or nah?
I really want content, but I should just win. I'll show my stupid one after. So, Vampire Slayer that steals 1 attribute from the opponent.
Oh! Oh! The clowns no longer have the Dragon Balls!
I now have the Dragon Balls.
No!
So, how are the insane clowns going to beat a Vampire Slayer that has the Dragon Balls? Also, wait, does this mean that we should have been adding attributes this entire time?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
So if the insane clowns somehow win, they're just on their own.
Alright. So how are the insane clowns going to beat a vampire slayer who stole all the Dragon Balls?
Well, they are clowns. They would have some wacky hijinks. I'm sure some slapstick comedy would be involved. And, maybe a little clown car that they all ride around in.
But clowns are definitely not stronger than vampires.
Maybe some Faygo?
I don't think that's gonna help against a vampire slayer even without the Dragon Balls.
Well, I guess they might have, like, you know those little, like, flower squirters they have?
Like acid?
What if they just filled that shit with holy water?
That wouldn't work. He's not a vampire. He's a vampire slayer.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Damn.
Even if he was a vampire that slays vampires, he would just have to use the Dragon Balls to wish to not be weak to holy water.
Damn it. I don't know, man. I can't argue. This game was rigged from the start.
It really was. I stole the one thing that was giving you a huge advantage.
I mean, I guess the like hijinks, like if let's say like Art the Clown was in there, I guess like some weird like gore shit could happen, like slapstick comedy, but like highly gory.
Clown is immortal.
Yeah, that is true. So,
Are they? Are they now?
well, Art the Clown
Yes.
is.
Okay. But is he immortal as in he literally cannot die, or just he doesn't age? Because vampires are also technically immortal.
Yeah, but vampires. I guess, but like.
He could also use the Dragon Balls to wish for a way, like not wish that Art the Clown was dead, but wish for a way to get past the immortality. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't know how
Is
the
that a
Dragon
thing
Balls
that they
work.
could do?
I don't know how the balls work. I'm a visual learner. um. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, they're slapstick. I'm just gonna go with the slapstick comedy, man. They're gonna slapstick the fuck out of this vampire hunter,
Okay,
and
but
they're gonna
Sword?
distract him with some like balloon animals and shit. I don't know. I'm terrified of clowns.
Okay.
Sword, garlic bombs that probably wouldn't like kill them, but would like really sting their eyes. Unless this is like Vampire Slayer, is in like
Like
from
Buffy.
Castlevania.
Oh.
Or Buffy, I don't know.
Yes, just the whip. That's your character.
No, no. Like I mean, like a Belmont.
Well, then it
Does
would say
a Belmont.
it
does
doesn't.
not say a Belmont.
Then it's just a
Says
generic
it's just
fucking.
generic Vampire Slayer. So
Yeah.
then
So
just
like
one
yeah.
sword and garlic bombs probably.
Yeah, the
wouldn't
clowns
save.
could just outwit him by using silly slapstick comedy.
Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls can do shit. What is he gonna wish that they didn't go to fucking clown college? Like
That is beyond the Dragon Ball's
The
power.
clowns away from the clowns.
Use the Dragon Balls all you want. You can't unclown the posse.
What use the Dragon Balls to make them all sane, and they're just like, "What am I doing with my life?"
I believe
Fucking-
that is also beyond the Dragon Ball's power.
Dang.
what the fuck can the Dragon Balls do then? It sounds like they can't do shit.
A lot of things just not that.
Well, the thing is, when they're doing something like that to a person, the person can just say no, and the dragon just has to accept that.
Oh. That's hilarious, actually. Yeah, so like
it's just like, well, they said
so-
they didn't want to die.
so technically then
No, the dragon
whatever-
Balls cannot kill someone.
yeah. So like even if the vampire hunter says wishes that they weren't insane anymore, they could just be like, "Nah." That immediately
Yeah.
negates the fucking vampire hunter.
But
I think
if he
something
just
we've
wishes
also been
for
overlooking is that it takes a fucking while to make a wish on the Dragon Balls.
oh,
Yeah.
It's not like you gather all 7 and you tell them to do a thing. No, you have to summon Shenron. That takes about 5 fucking minutes. And then you have to argue with him because sometimes he just doesn't like you.
okay.
Damn,
Well,
this series
either
seems
way,
fucked
I
up.
still think that it like Vampire Slayers typically are like known for taking on like hordes of vampires. Like they don't just go after them one at a
They
time.
take on hordes of clowns.
I think hordes of vampires are stronger than a horde of insane clowns.
Yeah, but insane clowns also have the advantage of guerrilla warfare. They'll just fucking go wherever they fuck they want. Okay? They'll fuck off. The vampire, they can just scatter, and the vampire hunter is just like, yeah,
they
just
just leave.
leave.
They forfeit the fight if they leave.
no, they don't.
Trevor, what do you think?
I think if you leave the combat zone, then you forfeit the fight.
Okay, but what if they just scatter?
That's a valid tactic.
Right?
I mean, I guess.
They're
Okay,
off
what
their
if
fucking rockers, so they could just go wherever they please. They'll
I
just
think the best way that you would have is like them all ganging up on him at once, and even then that might not work. Like scattering would just make it easier to pick them all off. Like, yeah, he'd have to find them all, but
yeah, but that
then it's one clown versus one vampire slayer, one at a time.
but here's the thing is
Oh,
why do we have a
the
timer?
timer is spawned in.
Oh no. Okay,
Why is
okay.
it so big?
Alright.
Why is the time so far away?
45 seconds.
Alright.
Oh fuck. Well,
Alright.
Like,
Stop.
yeah,
Volt.
yeah.
45 seconds. Go.
I mean, like, I don't know how much more of an argument I can make. Like, assumably, he would be used to fighting hordes of vampires, which would be a lot worse than hordes of clowns. Like, the clowns might be a little creepier, but I think he could handle that. And that's not even taking the Dragon Balls into account. Like, if he used them ahead of time, which I don't know if that's allowed, but he could wish for a really good clown killing sword.
If you use the Dragon Balls before the fight, and you predicted what your opponent was going to
That's
do,
a good point, yeah.
okay.
Just like a really good sword in general, then. 'Cause I think, like,
Up,
yeah.
stop,
shut
stop.
Okay.
Alright, Kate. 45 seconds. Go.
Okay. So we have just a bunch of clowns. And like listen, clowns have are one, they're creepy. Two, they can most certainly gang up on him for sure, but they also have like the ability to fit into like tiny things, so they could just hide and then pop out and attack like unprovoked, scare him off. And then I guess my final argument is it would be fucking hilarious.
I can't
it,
argue with that last point.
it's so fucking funny.
Alright.
Okay.
What do you think, Trevor?
Some decent.
Is it a draw? Should we draw again? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to see the stupid one now?
Sure.
This was the other option I had. Senior citizen bowling team is a tween. Makes sense of this. It's a paradox. You can't defeat a paradox.
What are your other
Abe
two?
said that he will be here in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Spider that sprays neurotoxin.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it would have beaten clowns that still had the Dragon Balls. So, like, I had to use that card. But, like, the senior citizen bowling team that are also tweens was just really funny, and I was so tempted. Like, if
Okay.
Kate didn't have the Dragon Balls, I would have done it.
No,
Because
Kate,
a senior citizen bowling team versus clowns would have been really
What?
funny.
You two keep talking over each other, so I can't.
No, Kate, you don't do a fighter this round.
But I'm the challenger.
No, you were just the champion. You don't do a fighter this round.
Oh, okay.
Because you were just
Yeah,
in the last round.
Yeah, it would be Trevor.
Yeah.
I don't get how this happens. Anyways.
I mean, it makes sense. You just had a turn essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to put these back.
Oh, I mean,
Don't worry about that.
it's a good question.
And then we shuffle this.
Okay. Wow, these suck.
Okay, you have a vampire hunter with the Dragon Balls versus
Bam.
Pikachu. Unaffected by impact. I mean,
Mm.
fair enough. That could
Okay, so what does that mean
means that
Unaffected by
specifically?
impact.
so any impact
Is
against Pikachu is like null and
Nullified.
void. Yeah, null and
okay.
void.
So when I think of impact in terms of this, I would think like physical, like slamming attacks, like getting punched or like getting thrown to the ground.
Yeah,
Is a sword an impact?
it
The
could
initial
be.
swing is.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I think you're just cooked here.
it does kind of look like that. I think that the thing would be if the Vampire Slayer can out do long to summon the dragon to use the Dragon
Quick attack.
Balls.
But what but
Quick
what would
attack isn't like guaranteed to hit though.
It goes for. It has 100% accuracy unless you use an accuracy reducing move. It's going to hit.
Mm. Would Garlic Bombs count as an accuracy reducing move?
why the
No.
fuck does the fucking vampire hunter have bombs?
Also,
Garlic
remember.
bombs. They're not bombs. They're just like
Also,
Okay, but here's the
full of
thing.
garlic.
That doesn't
also remember.
fucking
Quick attack hits
exist.
first.
It could. It can. It could. I've seen it
Quick attack
in
hits.
other things before. What did you say, Trevor?
Quick attack hits first.
But then Pikachu has to wait for his turn.
Quick attack hits first.
Okay, but he can just spam quick attacks, yeah, but eventually
Quick
he's gonna
attack
have to
cannot
use something
Well, here's
else.
the thing, right? Is that this is Pikachu doing a unrestrained quick attack on a fucking dude.
A dude who's used to fighting vampires.
Yeah,
That's not a fucking
so
thunder god rat.
yeah, one hit from fucking
I,
Pikachu and he's electrocuted.
The moment you're in close
you know,
quarters, this fight's over.
I don't know about that because, like,
Thunderbolt.
I'm thinking in terms of like, yeah, Thunderbolt would be a problem. Thunderbolt,
Thundershock paralyzed.
is Thundershock. I thought it was Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave, whatever, paralyzed.
Okay, yeah. So
Iron Tail, there goes your legs.
those have a chance to miss. So like, it's not completely one-sided. I like. I am still thinking that I'm kind of screwed. I'm just trying to figure out a way
Volt
that this
tap
could
will
work.
say goodbye to all of your soul. It's gone.
Okay, but
Devastated.
okay.
Like,
But if
mm,
okay, would stabbing count as impact?
The initial impact, yes.
Okay. Fair enough. You
yeah,
know
that
what?
that that is the problem. That is
Yeah.
a problem.
All right. You know what?
Yeah, I think I lose this. I think I lose this.
And
Like
I believe
Pikachu
Garlic
enough
Bomb
would
would
have been
count as a
hard.
grass type move, and grass type is not very effective against electric.
Yeah. Um, show us your
I had
other
an owl
ones.
and an eagle
Oh, that's terrifying. Both of those.
in a hot air balloon and killed by water.
Oh.
Man, Pikachu with a hot air balloon would have been so funny.
Okay,
Pikachu
does
with
this mean
grass
I'm the
attack,
challenger again?
unbeatable.
Yes, it does.
Yay, yippee.
Ging.
And then I need one, 3 of those. Oh. Oh. um. Okay.
I'm very curious to see what you pick to deal with this because I don't know.
Well, it's very on topic. Uh,
Okay.
your opponent now is Ash Ketchum.
Oh, the rebellion.
Who who can control the opponent's right hand. So even if you can negate impact damage, Ash can just fucking control your right hand. So he can make Pikachu electrocute himself.
That's not how that works.
Well,
it wouldn't mess with how he runs because, like, he runs on all fours.
Yeah.
so yeah. He could just
Speed
trip
reduced by
him.
one stage.
Yeah, well that and also he can make him trip and fall.
Is this just Ash Ketchum, or is it Ash Ketchum?
If Pikachu is by himself, Ash is on his own.
Yeah. Because Pikachu is part of Ash's.
Honestly, having watched the entirety of like a lot of the Pokemon anime, Ash would be crying like a little bitch this entire fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can also
Okay, but
control the opponent's right hand. So he can make Pikachu jork it.
he would have Pokeballs even if they wouldn't have something in it. So that does give him a win condition.
No, it doesn't.
But hear me out.
Like, a very slim one.
You're not hearing me out.
Because Pikachu's already been caught.
You're not hearing me out. He can control the right hand.
It's not going to save you, Kate.
It is
It's not going to save you.
Yeah, until Ash Ketchum can make him jork it. So there.
This does not.
No.
No, I don't want to think about that.
So
this doesn't specifically say Ash's Pikachu. It just says Pikachu.
Yeah, but the implication being, if you think of Pikachu, you think of the one.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, but like here's the thing.
Is he wearing the hat? Oh.
What the fuck does that?
Gabe.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the super fight.
Yeah, we're playing super fight.
That's what we're playing?
Right now, yeah. We'll switch to something else later.
Yeah.
It's on Tabletop Simulator, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what that game is, but let me see if it's downloaded.
It's a lot of arguing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
like
arguing.
Most board games, yes.
I think
the main game mechanic is arguing.
Yeah, I'm very terrible at it.
Literally, if this is Ash's Pikachu, then Kate's kind of screwed. If
Why?
this isn't Ash's Pikachu, because the only way you can beat the Pikachu is by catching it. But if it's already been caught, you can't catch it.
Okay, but what if Ash Ketchum uses Pikachu's right hand?
I think you're really overestimating what all three of those fingers can do.
I love beating Pokemon.
You gotta understand, Kate. Pikachu's arm doesn't even reach his feet. All right.
Okay, but here's my thing.
You cannot touch his toes.
Tiniest little rodent.
Are we talking about fat Pikachu here or skinny Pikachu?
Oh yeah, the original design.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has to bend over to do it. His arms are a total.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
okay.
What I'm saying is
that No. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me.
2.5 inches of his right hand.
Okay, but the right hand then leads him into something like water where he fucking dies. Because he's a fucking rat. He drowns.
He just dies in water?
No, he does not drown it. He does not die in water.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I'm not the direction of my travel is not dictated entirely by my right fucking hand.
Drowns you too.
It's not how that works. It's not Evil Dead.
It's not. I don't know. It's not puppeteering the right hand.
Yeah, it's controlling it. You can make it open and close, Kate.
Oh, whoa, VR.
I mean,
are you playing with VR, Trevor?
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's it's like also the arm to like manipulate where the hand goes.
No, it just
Even
says opponent's
then-
right hand.
Even then, it's tough to really do anything with that with Pikachu.
You're cooked. You're
All
cooked
right.
here.
Okay, I'm cooked.
The
Uh,
only chance she really has is if that's not Ash's Pikachu.
Well, that's
So
the thing.
We're literally doing a theoretical of if it's not the Pikachu that everyone thinks of when they look at this card, then Ash might
I'm trying to give her a chance, and even then, it's slim
We've
because
okay.
you
Listen,
can't hit it with
listen,
anything
listen.
to like
There's
lower the
also a
HP.
non-zero chance
It's
that
fine.
Tauros show up out of
It's
nowhere
fine.
with a ball.
It's
Okay.
fine. He wins.
Alright.
Okay, he
Okay.
wins. Let him
Fucking
win.
Impact nullifying Pikachu. Let's go.
All right.
Oh,
Did you want to? Did you want to see what I had? Otherwise, I
Yeah,
had
what are your other ones?
Robin Hood and a boy band, and then
Oh,
I also had in a jet fighter, or armed with a
Jesus.
machine gun.
Good lord.
Neither of those would be because they're both impact shit, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to
Yeah.
draw a napalm strike on Pikachu.
Would that still be an impact or
No, that is a
I
chemical
mean, that
weapon,
happens in like the
sir.
first episode.
okay?
Bird fucking dive bombing his ass.
Pikachu gets napalm strike the first episode. I don't remember that.
oh
No,
my
he
god,
died
Speaking
Bolt.
so much, I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
his mic cuts out all the time now, so it's
Yeah,
all
I hate
good.
it.
All right, Bolt, you're back to
I'm
fighting him
done.
again.
Yeah.
Wait, so can I join off of you, Trevor, or what do I need to do?
Yeah, I sent you an invite, even though I think it's open to all friends.
Do I need to download the thing, or does it
No.
automatically, right?
It's just me.
Yeah.
There was
Um,
one time that like joining in on it caused some weirdness, but it shouldn't be that way anymore.
yeah, I don't know. There's nothing on the browser, and for some reason, me
I
accepting
sent
didn't
an
do anything.
invite.
Failed to find any servers.
Okay.
Weird.
I was just able to
Is
join
your
from the menu.
tabletop sim fucked up the way ours was that one time where just sometimes if you haven't played it in a while, it just doesn't fucking work?
Maybe.
I only just installed it.
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen.
Gonna relaunch it and
If
see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
we had that happen once.
We had
I
But
didn't
that.
see any games in the browser either.
Yeah, sometimes that occurs when you install Tabletop Sim. It just doesn't fucking work for a few days.
Sure.
It's like a oddly common issue because we had it happen once when we were going to do a board game.
Oh, yep. That time it just worked right away.
Yeah. Okay, what is
Alright, what do we
Volt's
got?
challenger?
Super fight.
This is like the only thing I have that could even possibly stand a chance. And I'm only going
Okay.
off of this because it's not something I know about. But I'm pretty sure Kate knows a lot about it, so I'm hoping that like she can help me figure out what this character does. It is a card captor
Oh my god.
that can become any animal, which I
think
assume
it's just
also
card
includes
captor.
Pokemon.
No, Cardcaptor is from Cardcaptor Sakura.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she can do that anyway.
Wait, become an
Oh,
animal?
well then.
No, she can't
Well,
become an animal.
Oh.
She can summon a card that can become an animal.
Oh, okay. So once
But
removed.
yeah.
Okay, well, still, Pokemon are essentially the animals of the universe. So she could become a Pokemon that is ground type and use Earthquake.
You're right,
But
she
he's
could.
unaffected by impact, and that's a physical attack.
Wait, so doesn't this
However,
get fucked up if
Earthquake
there's an
isn't
even number of votes?
necessarily an impact.
It is a physical attack.
It's the shaking of the earth.
It's a physical attack. Sir.
Okay, so you would have to become either like a ghost type Pokemon or something that has like a gas attack or something.
Oh, okay, second idea, Mudshot. Mudshot is special.
think that's still impacting. That's the problem
What
with
isn't
ground.
impacting, man?
Well, if you stab and then the initial impact is negated, then you could just push in harder.
Or you could
Like
could
I
That's-
think
So
on the first stab.
the last
like
fighter keeps
slowly
going.
stab?
Yeah, the last fighter keeps going until we find something that beats it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
then
what won the
when it's
last
your
one?
Pikachu immune to impact.
Impact, like any punch, any
Yeah, any
Blow.
impact
Any
damage
impact
would
in
be
general.
turned off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that like the only thing is that like everyone in Cardcaptor is
Did Kate not have one?
kind of acoustic.
I'm not. I was the loser the last round. So.
Like
What is-
I don't think anyone in Cardcaptor actually knows
Wait,
what
what?
the hell is happening.
Most
do you
people.
mean?
What do you mean?
It's just collect Clo cards. It's like
Yeah.
pretty
You.
straightforward.
Yeah, but it seems like not any like most of the people in the actual show don't quite know what's happening.
No, there's people that know.
What
There's
kind of
people.
is occurring.
Well, no,
It's
that's
like,
not
yeah, it's kinda
true.
mysterious.
But like, because like everybody, like there are characters that know what's going on. It's just that Sakura is like a newbie
It's
at
like saying
it.
everybody in Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't know who the Pharaoh is. It's like, yeah,
But
that's
they don't. That's kind of the entire plot of the first series.
I mean, but like still, like that's
yeah,
again
that
that's
doesn't mean
like Cardcaptor Sakura is about a girl who finds a book in her dad's office full of cards, and then accidentally lets them free, and then gets tangled up in like a magical girl mystery of trying to
I'm
collect
gonna
them
be
again.
real, I'm just on a personal level, I'm fairly certain a Cardcaptor can find some way to fucking kill Pikachu.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
so
Even
too. I
without
think
the
they go
card
through
captor
like
thing,
pretty
becoming any
terrifying
animal,
Eldritch monsters.
Well,
meaning becoming any
animal and
Pokemon.
becoming any Pokemon, I think, are two separate things because
Except
any
Pokemon are the animals of the Pokemon.
yeah,
Okay, but
it doesn't say becoming any Pokemon. That would be becoming any animal from whatever you understand to be an animal.
I understand a Pokemon to be an animal.
Are you
okay.
a card captor? No, shut up.
It's okay. Well, like,
Okay.
Have you captured the card? No.
I am gonna say that yeah, Cardcaptor would
I was pretty
actually.
sure from the beginning that like once he put down card captor, I was like, ah, I see.
Because yeah, card
Okay.
captors are pretty.
One of the few things I just wasn't even gonna bother trying to argue too
Yeah,
hard.
Wait, so
my
can I
other
deal in now, or how
options.
do I get a thing?
Yeah, you just have to sit at the table.
Boop.
What
There
is
you
There
it?
you
are.
go.
Oh,
There.
there I am.
Yeah, just
Okay, so
give that to him. I assume.
All right. So
My
what you
other
do?
options were
We got
Rambo,
3 and 3, right?
my boss,
Yeah, 3 white, 3 black.
throws
yeah,
What do I do that
knives,
now?
and has a nosebleed.
Here.
my boss. My boss who has a nosebleed.
Yeah, I don't think
Is there
that
a
was
quick
gonna
way to
be
draw?
Pikachu.
Or like shift?
Yeah, you
sort?
right click. No, there's no quick way. You just have to right click.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Draw. Yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
Doesn't everybody get one?
No,
No.
it's just whoever is the challenger.
And then the
you
rest of the
play
table
both
has to
face
vote.
down and then reveal. Yep.
Okay.
So
Does it go
me.
face down automatically or what?
No, you have to flip it.
Yeah.
Did
really?
someone update my points, or do I still have to do that?
I did for you.
Okay, just checking because I wasn't sure.
But you can
I
all
knew
see
you
my
were.
hand, can't you?
Yeah,
No.
when cards are over here, they're completely hidden from everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um.
That was something I tested pretty early on.
Uh. What? Oh, this has 2 character cards. Interesting. I don't know. I guess I'll do this. All right. Oh, I
All
see it
right.
tilted weird. And do I just put
Yeah.
this back somehow?
No,
Yeah, you hold on to him until the end of the round.
Okay.
and then you
So what I
reveal your
have
fighter.
is doop doop doop. An assassin wearing rocket-powered roller skates.
Oh.
Versus a card captor that can turn into any animal.
But she literally doesn't see it coming. It's an assassin. And they're faster than a rocket.
But
That doesn't necessarily
okay.
mean
Point of an
invisible.
But also, counterpoint, it doesn't say card captor Sakura. It's just
says card
any
captor.
card captor. So
I mean, I feel like that's copyright. Just copyright indistinct.
I
mean,
guess.
Monkey D. Luffy is a card in this deck. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they could have specified what card captor.
It's probably from that series, but it's not specifically Sakura.
Yeah, so
Well,
it
this
could
isn't another card.
it could
captor,
be it could be Sharon or Sharon. Or it could be Chloe Reed himself, technically. So yeah.
So who do we think strikes first? Is my point.
Well, an assassin would probably.
Do we want to add locations in?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
throw them
I
in.
kinda
Another
want a
degree?
location.
All right. The
I
fight
need
will
to
take
know
place.
how this would work.
The fight will take place in a giant ball pit.
It's the ball pit from fucking FNAF.
Yep.
Time
That's my perfect for
traveling
an
ball
assassin.
pit.
To be like
Don't-
sneaky.
Don't go too deep. You'll end up in 1987.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my
Probably
god.
get got by a hypodermic or rattler.
Okay, so like the ball pit does help the assassin thing. It doesn't necessarily help the
Well,
thing.
here's the thing.
Wearing the rocket powered roller skates that
In a
kind of-
ball pit, yeah,
in a
that's
ball pit.
Yeah.
Not.
not great.
Also, like the second those turn on, any like hiddenness that you have is just gone. Because I imagine those are pretty loud.
I imagine it's a freaking Ipatsu type deal. Like just a freaking one and done.
Hmm.
Oh, just one quick burst of speed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Either way,
fair.
it would be very loud when you turn those on.
Unless
Granted.
there's
But does the ball pit buff the little girl? I'm not gonna entertain that thought.
I don't know because I don't know how card captors work.
I mean, a card captor can work in any. A card captor can work in any environment. They just have to have the right. They have to have the right set of cards for that environment.
What kind of cards can they have?
The
Well,
clue
let me
cards, they're all kinds of bullshit.
let me look up the club cards.
Okay.
We got. Is there an entire list somewhere? Maybe. List of cards. There's the arrow, the big, the bubbles, the change, the cloud, the create, the dark, the dash, the dream, the earthy, the erase, the fight, the fiery, the float, the flower, the fly,
Mulch.
the freeze, the glow, the illusion, the jump, the libra, the light,
Swamp.
the little, the lock, the loop, the maze, the mirror, the mist, the move, the nothing, the power,
Okay, but
the
what do they
rain.
do? I can't remember. I
Yeah.
just remember arrows.
Okay, so like, for example, the maze would make any environment that they're in into a maze. The lock would be locking stuff. The little would make the user little. The loop would make wherever they are into a loop, a time loop or whatever. The mirror would mirror, like, basically do a body double. The nothing would be literally the nothing. It would just turn the area into the void.
So, would the body double be doubling the card captor or
Yeah.
the assassin?
No, it would be doubling the card captor. It's whoever uses the
Okay.
card. So, like, for example, there's the shadow. The shadow would allow you to control shadows.
That's an assassin. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That's like
So
yeah,
that episode of Samurai Jack.
that is pretty
Badass as
bad
fuck.
for the assassin.
if you have the
We're
time,
also like
if you have the
this.
time card, you can literally stop time.
Okay,
Oh my
so are we
gosh.
gonna say that it's card captor with like every single power?
No, what I think it does depend on luck. I think that if the assassin gets the first hit and he can actually sneak up on them in a ball pit, they probably win. But like if the card captor gets a chance to fight back, then it's probably the card captor.
Trevor,
So
where are you at?
it's up to Trevor and Kate to figure that out.
I'm thinking the assassin probably takes out the card captor.
I'm gonna be completely honest and like spoil like one of the movies for you guys, but like
Oh boy.
Sakura has dealt with assassins, so
Oh.
We're tied again. So we need to draw another white card, is what it says.
I would say yeah. I think it's time for a
Alright,
tie.
both of you flip the top white card.
What the heck is this?
Alright, I have Terminator.
The Coachella lineup.
Coachella lineup versus
Oh,
Terminator.
fuck.
Bro,
We
I
need.
think
Okay,
that goes
is
for
it
me.
okay? No, hold on.
That's like easy peasy. That's like done.
Hold on though. Is it this year's Coachella lineup or is it like
Don't think it
previous?
matters.
Yeah, wait. Would the
What
artist
is this
vary
year
that
for
much?
Terminator?
Like, unless you want to argue Daft Punk's lore is correct and they're robots, like.
Alright, so what happens now? Do we toss these?
Yeah.
Yes, those get tossed as well as
All
all
right.
cards that remained unused this round.
Yeah.
So are we're voting for
Yeah,
assassin
it
then?
wins. A
Okay,
Terminator
fair enough.
is not going to lose to the Coachella.
Yeah, I think he
Might
survived
lose to to a
a
literal
lot.
insane clown
lot.
posse, but
of timeline
Alright.
and possibilities and stuff. Alright, so the challenger goes to Kate, yeah?
yes.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Should we draw the location first or after they've chosen their parts?
After.
Okay.
It's nice to throw a little curveball in.
Okay,
Yeah.
draw that location. Oh wait, no, I gotta. Oh no.
You gotta pick.
And then there's also the challenge deck where we're dictating what the actual goal is.
Oh wait, when does that come into play?
Could be interesting.
We can do that.
There's a lot of qualifiers. Walking Dead,
Yeah.
Green. Yeah, I didn't read any of the rest. Anime. Is exclamation location?
Okay.
Purple deck.
The blue is location.
Yeah.
The purple deck is like an event occurs within the fight.
All right.
God.
So
So we
my
can use that for like ties, maybe.
Yeah.
okay. So my challenger is Bruce Lee.
Whoa.
Valid.
Covered in spikes.
Oh my god, that's the guy from freaking Dark Souls 3.
Good lord.
That's
And the
fucking
fight
the
will be-
Thorn.
The fight will be taking place at the North Pole.
Oh shit. Okay.
They're fighting over who gets to
That
stand
kind of
as
changes
princess.
things, I think.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of ice in the North Pole. Your rocket skates might be a little too.
Skates are gonna fucking send you into the
Yeah.
ocean.
Your roller
I feel like
skates are
it's a
not
huge
helping
debuff
you
for me
very
if I'm
much.
flying around.
And Bruce Lee is like a highly skilled martial artist. I think he can take on an assassin for sure.
I think he does in very many movies, yeah.
Yeah, he might be. Plus those spikes, that's like double the danger, you know.
Double the whammy.
Or if the assassin is approaching at speed, it's like over if he could just
Impale him on the spikes.
Oh my god!
What could possibly go wrong? Squanch.
Oh
Wasn't
my
it
god!
the North
Spikes.
Star on his ass and like his own cheap point he explodes.
Oh
Iron
my god.
spikes. Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna say that Bruce Lee covered in
thinking so.
spikes at the
I
North
mean,
Pole takes
that is
this.
just like one of the more
Thank you.
overpowered character cards, I'd say.
I
Just
don't
in
know who
general.
that is.
All right, my turn.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I gotta.
yours.
Do I have to tell you my cards?
Yeah, please,
Okay.
please do.
So I had Dragon and Homer. I don't know if that meant Homer Simpson or like Homer as in like Homer.
Me.
Is
Could be
Amish
either.
and literally wearing heart on sleeve.
I
So
would love to see the Amish dragon. I really.
Amish Dragon, let's go.
It's gonna be a boss in Bloodborne 2.
Alrighty.
Probably.
Oh, I'm against. Oh no, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, what do you got?
Alright,
Trogdor.
alright. Let me think here. Bam. Bam.
All right. I'm not
Okay.
gonna. We're gonna
So,
go.
alright, and I'm going to be sending to fight Bruce Lee covered in spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter.
Oh.
Oh wow.
But his bottom half is a swarm of killer bees.
What the fuck?
His bottom half is a swarm of killer bees. Okay. And where are we fighting?
Is
We are
is this a
fighting
serial killer Dexter or
Oh. in a
a cartoon
nutshell.
character
We're
Dexter?
fighting inside
fuck?
of a nutshell.
Oh boy.
Wait,
So we've
you're
shrunk
having a battle of
down.
wits? What does
No,
it mean,
the-
I
nutshell in this
think it's
context?
literally inside the shell of
They
like
have
an arm.
shrunk down to
We've
fit into a
shrunk
nutshell.
down
Honey, I
in.
Shrunk the
Yeah.
Kid style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So-
also just makes me think Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
That's
I
what
haven't
I
seen
was
that show in
thinking.
years, but
Okay, but consider this: do the bees shrink?
I
I
would
think if they
imagine.
don't, then they're going to very badly destroy Bruce Lee.
Not if he's covered in spikes, though.
I'm
The
just
thing
thinking more
is-
like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids because they're
It-
like terrifying scenes of bugs.
It
when
is
they're
his
going around
bottom
the world.
half. The bees are his bottom half. So if Dexter shrinks, the bees also should shrink.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Eh,
Okay.
That also
I
means
think-
the spikes on Bruce Lee would shrink.
Yeah, but
They're not giant spikes.
we'd still be relatively at the same like
Yeah.
size.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
so the spikes
I
are
think
still going to be
considering
dangerous.
Bruce Lee got killed by a fucking aspirin. Swarm of killer bees could do him
Well,
Wow.
What can Dexter do?
murder
What
people.
can Dexter
Giant
do? I
attack?
don't know. Fucking construct a gun out of the inside of the shell. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought this was Dexter as in like
Genius. He builds giant
It
robots.
does-
Yeah, that's
it
what
doesn't-
we need to decide.
Which
Which
Yeah, we don't-
Dexter
which
is.
Dexter
I'm
is
assuming
it?
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't think that can happen because look, if he's covered in spikes, those bees have to get stabbed by the spikes to get to him. So
I
they
mean,
can't.
The bees would probably.
Okay,
I
are these
thought it was always like a controversial take whether Bruce Lee died from like natural causes or whether there was foul play and stuff.
I still think a swarm of killer bees and a boy genius directing them. I think
Oh,
we could
that
figure it
Dexter?
out.
I was thinking the freaking guy from the
Yeah.
live action show this whole time.
No,
Yeah.
I brought up Dexter Boy Genius as who I was thinking
Oh,
of.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still think the spikes will be able to stab the
How big are the
bees.
Yeah, I don't
spikes?
think he has any technology to help him inside of a nutshell. I'm still going with Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
How
where
big
do
are
you
the
fall?
spikes?
The spikes are it doesn't matter what size they are.
I'm
It
assuming
does
it's some kind
because
of
the bees
armor
can
spike.
fly around the spikes.
Yeah, if you're gonna say that the bees are
It's
getting
not like made of thorns.
getting stabbed by the spikes, as if like Bruce Lee is covered in like a impenetrable veil of spikes, which would render him immobile. Like
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. But still,
I'm imagining more. He's
Spider-Man,
got like
Thor?
spikes every like 3 or 4 inches on his
Yeah.
body or something.
My question is, since the bees are his bottom half, does he have to follow the bees everywhere? Like,
No.
Well, they
would
are
he
him.
be above the bees as they're trying to stab into the Bruce
It's
Lee?
like Monsoon. He can send some of it out and keep the rest behind.
Probably.
Okay.
okay.
Where do you
I
fall, Bolt?
think I think I gotta go Dexter with bees, which means it's another tie.
All right.
Yep.
Do we want to do purple card or do we want to do white card?
No,
They already
You-
both
you-
drew.
you
we
guys
already
choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
drew.
Yeah. A
Alright.
samurai fuck.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, Kate wins.
Oh, okay.
Kate wins.
Okay.
I mean,
Dexter with bees was so good.
It was pretty good.
we can put that away too.
Alright, I guess it's
Okay.
my turn now.
No.
Oh, is it not me?
No, you had your turn already.
Wait.
Foolish man, Dark.
Doesn't
I
go-
have turned my lower half into bees.
Show
Wait,
us your other
so-
cards, Trevor.
I get skipped
Yeah.
here?
I have
You didn't
Cotton
get skipped.
Demon.
You had yours right before Trevor.
Has hands instead of feet. Okay.
I thought you
has
went
hands
before.
instead of feet and
Yeah.
steals
It
opponent's
was
abilities.
me, then you, then Trevor, wasn't it?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you jumped in against I don't remember what.
Yeah, Kate.
No, you-
Kate,
I thought it was just
Kate
the
had
order
before.
around the table.
No, he was against Volt.
Yeah.
So who's what? I'm confused now.
No, he's
Oh.
up now because it was
That's what I thought.
it had gone around. Yeah, it's his turn.
Yeah, isn't it going around like this way? So it would have been Kate next,
goes
but Kate's
around-
already playing.
Isn't
Yeah,
it to the
Kate's
left,
already
like any
played,
other
so
game?
it goes to the left. So you are challenger.
Okay.
Didn't he just go? Like,
Well, he did, but he beat you.
Kate beat Volt.
Yeah.
Or Kate beat me.
Volt. Yeah, Kate beat him. So I go against Kate. Then I lost his turn.
so then we went the wrong way, and then
It just always
okay.
passes to the left.
No, it's just been passing to the left.
It just always passes to the left.
And it,
The only
okay,
thing
then
that's
it
odd
skipped
is that
me
rolls
because I had
can
already
switch
played.
between rounds. It's like
Okay.
right now, champion.
You
Yeah.
guys are ahead, but I'm not gonna win.
It's a bit confusing because like
It's okay.
I was just going off of the cycle, but I guess I was going the wrong way.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, not
You
all right.
you
Okay.
Still
you'll be
Bruce Lee
next.
covered in spikes.
Bruce Lee covered in spikes.
What does this one say? I can't read that. Oh, what? That's kind of neat.
Hmm.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay, so
We got
what I have is Iron Man,
Ooh.
and wait,
Oh fuck.
it gets spicier because Iron Man has a sidekick, and it is
The spirit of the
The
forest.
spirit of the forest.
with.
Drop.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Look
Oh
at this
my
map.
gosh.
Holy crap!
Oh no! I think I'm screwed.
Can
It's
clone
Iron Man.
themselves with X-ray vision.
And the
Oh,
spirit
boy.
of the forest can clone itself and has X-ray vision. This is a fight. This is a nightmare team.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is
I
really
don't
hard to
This is
beat.
literally
know.
the force of nature and the force of man all in one package.
Yeah, I think I'm
Even if you go
fucked.
down to Iron Man, like even if it was just
Yeah, I think Iron Man could just fucking like obliterate Bruce. Doesn't matter if he has spikes on him or not.
Okay, but wait.
Oh wait, yeah, right. They're
The fight is taking place on an infinite water slide.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm
I
fucked.
think
I
that
don't know
kind
how
of
much that
debuffs the
affects
forest.
Iron Man.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I think I'm fucked.
What power does the forest have in a man-made concrete fucking water slide?
Well,
It doesn't
it's
really
the
matter because
spirit
Iron Man
of the
wins the fight
forest.
anyway.
Yeah.
So,
It's just the spirit of it, so like leaves
like
can
the
like blow.
Lorax?
Yeah.
Or no, it's an anime thing. It's pink, so it's an anime thing.
Um
What anime has a spirit
I mean
forest?
I mean the Lorax is an
Plenty of them.
anime.
I mean, you're not
It's
wrong.
my it's my favorite.
I'm just gonna say my vote is firmly on Iron Man and the Spirit of the Forest.
Yeah, I think he wins Iron
I'm
Man.
not even gonna argue that. Yeah, that's pretty much yeah.
This is gonna be so hard to beat. It's gonna be so hard to beat.
This is a
Amos
lot harder to
randomly
He
showed
says it
up
as
and
he draws
become the
fucking Goku.
that was a sequence of cards. I just have to say.
Yeah. It certainly was.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Iron Man rolled up with goddamn Swamp Thing.
What the fuck? Can I select all these?
There you go.
Swamp Thing that has X-ray vision and can clone himself.
That, you can stop right there, Swamp Thing with X-ray vision. You can already do the other thing.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think these are gonna cut it. I really don't.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Unless we set like a different challenge, yeah. Hold on.
All right, are we bringing in
The
the
wrong thing.
stipulation? The
Maybe.
stipulation cards.
I think we
I'm
should
fine
vote
with
on
that.
it.
This does seem pretty potent.
I say we should. I say if the
Alright,
situation calls for it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
The goal is underwater.
Wait, do you find
breath-holding
out this one
contest.
beforehand? I
Yes.
guess that's fair.
Underwater
Oh.
breath holding contest.
Okay.
Well, that's already. Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, no, he freaking
Does it?
stars of oxygen in space, doesn't he?
Yeah, like the
Isn't that,
Iron
like,
Man
the first
suit.
movie?
I mean, like, yeah, Iron Man
It's
doesn't really have a
called
problem with space.
inbuilt oxygen supply.
Also,
Wait,
does
he
the
doesn't or
spirit
he
of the
does?
forest?
It's never explained how long, but it's implied that for a limited time he can.
Yeah, I mean, he
Really?
would. It kind of depends on what armor he's wearing. But also,
I mean,
does the
surely
spirit of the
oxygen
forest
tank.
need to breathe?
No,
I
because
think
it's a
for the sake of
spirit.
it, we'll say yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I think the original thing I was gonna do still works. So this, I didn't mean to do that one. That's not what I. This one, I accidentally grabbed closer way too tight. That would not help here.
Hmm. Underwater.
A werewolf.
That heals 100 times faster than.
Okay.
I guess if we go for like video game logic, the like damage ticking from drowning.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah.
Okay. That.
Well,
Did
we
you
have a
can't
location?
die from drowning if you just regen. Oh, that's a good.
It'd kind of be funny if it was like a desert.
San Francisco.
Interesting.
Oh
He's drowning in the
shit!
bay.
You're drowning in the bay. You're drowning in the bay. Okay.
Beneath the bridge.
San Francisco Bay in Alcatraz.
They're
The
looking for the
prisoner
prisoners' bodies.
Alcatraz werewolf.
Okay, so let's see. Iron Man's already kind of a shoo-in. Does the
Kinda.
Spirit of Forest do anything?
But like, depends on like if
I'll
they're
say
having
San
an.
Francisco is too polluted for the Spirit of the Forest to.
That's not
Yeah,
true. The
full
what's it called?
power.
The Sequoia National Forest is right to the north.
But the
Oh.
bay.
Okay, but it depends on like
It's
what
all of
armor.
San Francisco.
If this is just a regular Iron Man, he might actually pollute the water himself.
Yeah.
Does have a
Interesting.
radioactive isotope in his chest.
It's true.
So does that mean they're like fighting each other? Is what you're saying?
No, I just
No,
think
they're-
that the spirit just wouldn't be able to join in. So it would just be Iron Man. And if it's
Because-
not an Iron Man armor that's built to be, even if it is an Iron Man armor that's built to be underwater, if we're saying that it's on video game rules where
There would be a
werewolf is just
limited
never gonna
time.
drown.
Like, we
Sorry,
just
I'm gonna
don't
ask
know
a
what-
game question. Is
Yeah.
the qualification the only thing that matters now, or is that like an additional thing?
It's
Are they actually fighting?
now it's just the breath holding contest.
Solely that.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no implied conflict other than that.
Other than that,
Yeah,
no.
the werewolf.
Yeah,
the werewolf by
that is the
night
goal.
rolled up and said, "Hey, Iron Man, I bet I can hold my breath longer than you."
He huffed and he puffed. He just
And
hold
then,
it real good.
Then they went to San Francisco for some reason to do this.
They're like,
Iron
let's
Man's
do it
been
in the
San
bay.
Francisco before.
I mean,
Superior
yeah.
Iron Man takes place in San Francisco.
Does it really?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh. Go
he
figure.
had a crossover with
drugs
Daredevil a few times
He
because
drugs the whole city.
he does.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
he drugs them with a smartphone app
Oh
that
my
like
god.
makes them younger until they stop paying the subscription. Then
What
they
the fuck
become
is wrong with
old.
Marvel?
It was Superior Iron Man, so his morality was inverted. So instead of being like really regretful of the things he's done in the past, he does not care. He literally does not care. He just wants money.
Okay, well, let's go votes around the table. Trevor, do you think Iron Man can hold his breath good?
I think so.
Okay. Kate, do you think Iron Man can hold his breath good?
Yeah, I think so. It depends on like the suit and everything, but in this certain case, I would say yeah. You know what? I think we should do a
honestly,
tiebreaker.
Yeah. Do we want to do it with a purple card?
Yeah, let's try. Let's try with a purple card.
Here, let's add more.
A scenario
Let's add
and a
more
white card,
and
or
shuffle
what?
it.
We just
Something
both
that
take purple
happens
cards.
amidst the fight. Bam.
It's raining swords
It
during the.
raining swords.
Okay, that sounds like that's gonna really fuck up the werewolf.
Yeah, even with the healing 100 times faster than normal, Iron Man would
Yeah.
not get stabbed by the sword.
I am gonna
Yeah.
vote for
Again,
Iron Man
the
again.
spirit is not going into play at all.
It's ethereal. Yeah, the swords
And
have no
Iron
effect.
Man is still winning.
Unless it's raining axes.
Yeah.
Okay, show us your
Yeah.
show us
Starts raining pollution.
show
Yeah,
us your
my
cards.
other cards were Apache Warrior, Pirate, whose clothes are way too tight, or has laser eyes.
Well, laser eyes is sick though.
Yeah, but Iron Man can already do that.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, do I
wouldn't
get
have
a
done
point for
much
that?
against
Or
Iron
is it only
Man.
when it transfers?
You get a point for that, yeah.
Yeah, because you win. Who is challenger next then?
Yeah.
Who?
Is
Is it me?
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it's going left, yeah.
Is me.
Oh my
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Okay.
So, the contest is golf.
Oh.
Just golf.
Okay then.
All right.
You just have to beat Tony Stark in golf.
Oh.
Considering that he has like infinite leisure time.
I mean, I don't think Iron Man is necessarily good at golf. However, he did once program his armor to martial artist,
Okay.
so I think he can program his armor to play golf.
Yeah, but he didn't
Alright.
know that this was happening.
Jarvis,
He did that in the middle
back
of a
off my
fight.
golf club.
Okay.
Get a hole in one.
Okay, so my challenger is the Men in Black.
Whoa.
And they have the ability to steal an attribute from one opponent. So, I'm
Oh.
probably
Did they
gonna.
would you steal the sidekick, or would you steal one of the things?
No,
from
I
the
can.
sidekick?
I have to
Yeah,
steal
good
the
question.
I
attribute.
think these are attribute cards. So.
Yeah, I
But
can't.
the sidekick was also an attribute.
But it was discarded after play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So then, yeah.
So I'm gonna say probably cloning. I'm gonna
Yeah,
steal.
what helps it at golf? X-ray, right?
Well, no, I would say
See through
cloning.
the end of the course.
But each clone is as smart as the original.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
only one person can take the shot.
You're right. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably do the
No,
X-ray
Tony Stark
then.
has to beat the entire MIB at golf. All of them.
All right, so there you go. I've stolen X-ray vision. So, we need our location. Where is this golf
Right,
battle taking
right.
place?
They're golfing in Tokyo.
Oh,
Huh. Are there really golf courses in Tokyo?
probably,
According
but
to Yakuza, yes.
yeah, I still think. Well, I guess. Hmm. I mean,
Again, Spirit of the Forest is not coming to play at all. I don't think they can play golf.
I beg to differ.
well, I mean, they could use wind, but like, you're in
I
a
feel like the
city.
Spirit of the forest is literally controlling the hazards or like the trees, and maybe even wind to a degree.
Okay, but like,
That's
if
a good
if
point.
it's in the middle of a city, then there's not going to be that many trees.
Yeah,
Okay,
it would
well,
be
what
like an
golf
artificial.
course is urban per se?
It would be like a top golf or something.
All right,
Well,
guys.
that's just a
I was
driving
doing an
range.
event.
Oh, what's the event?
Beach episode.
Yeah.
Golfing on the beach.
Yeah, what do
That
swim
means
In
trunks
Iron Man
Tokyo?
has to get out of the armor.
Oh,
I guess that's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
so it'd be
Beach
Tony
Knuckle
Stark,
Movie.
and so it's Tony Stark against fucking Will Smith.
He wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't necessarily be helpless without the arm.
Yeah.
He
I
does
mean,
usually carry a repulsor around him.
he'd
Can't
probably
cheat.
That's
yeah.
true.
But is
It
Will
would not
Smith
help him
better
with golf.
at golf?
I mean, we have seen his.
He-
We have seen his swinging form.
Well, yeah, doesn't he? He does do that at the end. Wait, you're fucking right. Is that in the first movie, isn't it? Or no, he hits a
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah, maybe.
But also
But
he slapped fucking
he
what's
slapped
his
the
name?
shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that helps with golf, but
I
We've seen
mean,
his swinging force.
yeah, he can swing real good. So I'm gonna say yeah. I think. Well, also like, in my opinion, if you're like a man in black, you're probably like in an office setting most of the day, and like a lot of the time when you're like an office worker, things they like to do either on the weekends or like after work or like if they get off early is they go to the golf course. It's kind of like a typical
I feel like that could
pastime.
also apply to Iron Man.
That might be. Well, no. Iron Man spends his weekends flying around the sky shooting at aliens.
Yeah.
He's also rich. I think he has been to
Just
golf
because-
courses with like.
Okay, but
notable
just
people
just
before.
because he's been there doesn't mean he's good at it.
I think
That's
this is
fair.
a relatively even match, honestly.
Yeah, it might be a tiebreak.
We might have to tie break. Okay.
I think
Just-
it's tie breaking.
Yeah.
All right. I will. What? How are we doing this?
Just the fact that we got Iron Man out of his armor.
Are we? Are we doing it?
Yeah, with armor.
Are we doing it with white cards or purple?
I think we have to do it with white cards because we already did purple.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Oh,
who else was
no.
for Iron Man?
What?
Like
Trevor, did
Iron Man
you?
with his armor
It-
would have won at golf.
Yeah, with his armor, would have won. Beach episode, he has to get out of the armor.
Yeah.
Valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But does that mean everybody else was Men in Black? That's not a tie.
No.
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 Tony Stark.
It's 'cause they
Black
couldn't-
would be equally as good at golf.
Yeah, they think
Yeah.
that they both they.
Because they'd be in relatively comparable, like, physical condition, and
I mean,
they'd
I
also
kinda
be
think
very
so,
good
too.
marksmen.
Yeah, which is why it's a
So,
tie.
yeah, it's a tie.
And unless the Spirit of the Forest can somehow affect them at
Okay,
the
so
beach.
all of you are. Gotcha. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I kind of think is no strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I think it's tie. Yeah.
So.
So
Okay.
grab
So
the top
grab it.
character card and flip it over.
Yep. Here we go.
I got Miley Cyrus. And the Mario.
Mario
That's pretty funny.
I think the
I,
Mario Brothers take
I
it.
think the Mario Brothers take it because I don't think Miley Cyrus plays golf.
Unless Miley
Wait.
also has.
Are
Yeah, I
they
don't know. I don't
having a
think the Mario
different
Bros.
fight?
really play golf either.
Wait,
Because
what?
At least they're like.
this is
Oh,
this is
that's a
the
good
conflict.
point.
Wait. This
It
is
still
the conflict
applies.
between Iron Man and the Men in Black. That's not the conflict between Miley Cyrus and the Mario Brothers.
So they're just actually duking it out.
Oh,
Even
okay.
even if it was the conflict, the Mario Brothers have actually
Play
game.
golf, yes.
Yeah. So even without that, I still think that the Mario, because unless Miley has the
Yeah,
she
whatever
can't really
whatever
do even with
Volt
the
just
wrecking
said.
ball.
Even
Even
with the
wrecking
wrecking
ball,
ball?
chain
Not the
chomps
Super
are.
Mario Brothers. She only has to hit them once and they die.
Yeah.
If we're going by 2D Mario, if we're going by 3D Mario, they got hit points.
When's the last time you've been able to play as both of them in a 3D game?
3D World.
That's fair. But that's all in 2D logic.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
Fire Flower though.
I mean, even
Okay,
without buffs,
So who
We
won?
could do another. We could. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
you don't feel strongly about it. What does Miley Cyrus have?
I'm gonna.
other than voice?
I'm gonna
She
say
has the
we
wrecking
try
ball.
to tie break this with a new stipulation.
Okay.
Alright, sure, yeah. Do it.
Quidditch!
Bro.
All
I don't know
fighters
how that
multiply by
either.
7.
What
Wait.
does that mean?
No, hold on. If if it's all fighters multiply by 7, that's 2 times 7. They have 14 against 7.
Mario Brothers take it.
Yeah. So
That's pretty
Yeah.
14 people versus 7
That
on.
that was
Quidditch.
a really interesting match.
That was a weird
though.
one. There was multiplication.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here
whatever.
Math.
Imagine
Okay.
seven
Maybe you can fuck up Iron Man.
Wait. Here are my other cards. I had Abraham Lincoln, a random magical girl, can kill with a kiss, and 100 stories tall.
Oh, kill with a kiss.
I think if you had picked like Sailor Moon there, you might have just outright won.
Yeah, but like if it was against
Yeah,
golf,
maybe.
I don't think she would have won because she's kind of clumsy when
I
she's
already did, I
not
already did.
doing,
Yeah, you did.
So.
Alright.
Can
Yeah.
anyone beat Iron Man? Because the spirit
The Spirit of the Force just got debuffed.
the spirit of the Force is just here to cheer Iron
Yeah,
Man.
pretty much.
I mean, it's incorporeal, but it can clone itself even more, I suppose.
But those clones are stupid.
Oh yeah, brother.
Uh-oh. It
Here
looks
we
like
go.
Man, you saying "oh yeah, brother" just made me think you're gonna pull out, like I don't know, not the whole
God. Fucking God.
You know, you weren't wrong. Because I'm casting the Pope.
I cast the
But
Pope
he
in
can
it.
control gravity.
Oh!
Oh, but wait, we didn't go
Oh.
over this yet.
All right, and
They're alpine
they're
skiing.
alpine skiing.
Oh my
no,
God.
What the
Oh,
hell?
I think the
It's
Pope
always
with
leisure sports.
I think the Pope alpine skiing in the Wild West.
How did you even do
The
that?
Alpines is a different
How did
location.
you
Yeah, that's
even do
conflicting.
that?
Don't
It's like the JoJo's Part 7 where they're like sliding down a hill
Yeah,
on a dead horse, on a dead cow.
imagine trying to alpine ski and the Pope just like fucking reverses gravity on you.
I mean,
Like, I guess
you.
he would be skiing like down a sand dune.
Yeah.
But does reversing gravity make you faster?
No, it would make you go back
No.
up the hill.
Yeah.
But isn't that for everybody?
No, he can control it. He can selectively pick.
Yeah,
that is
if
how
he
that
can
usually works.
Yeah. So
No, but is it for just him
He's-
or is it for the environment?
I think it's for the everything.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
for
say
everything.
control personal gravity. It just says
Well, what are the
Yeah.
rules we're sticking with?
if it doesn't say like if it's non-specific, just assume like highest tier.
Yeah, like typically when a character it's not just their own, it's like
Just
everything
as a
around.
concept to
Yeah.
everything.
But Iron Man has fought people like that. But I don't know how much
Yeah,
that
but
helps
not
with
in
skiing.
No,
I
yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
the jets do kind of
Wait,
disqualify any effective
Iron
gravity
Man.
with.
Iron Man has made a roller skating armor. He could have made a skiing armor.
Okay, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
but still,
that wouldn't
if I just
do anything
if the
against.
Pope just keeps flinging him around in
Okay,
random directions.
Does the concept
let's
of gravity
say this.
affect the spirit of the forest?
Yes, exactly. So if there's already
In the wild-
superpowers into play, what's
Yeah.
stopping Iron Man from just assassinating the fucking Pope?
That's not
Just shooting trees in front of him.
That's not winning at skiing.
Well,
Okay, but
neither
the-
is using your superpower.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. No, you're right. Abe
No,
is
but
At
right.
what point is it
your
not skiing, and
superpower
is
to
it using your
prevent-
superpower to cheat at skiing?
Yeah, well, there's a difference between cheating at skiing and committing murder.
I don't know.
This is
Tree
supposed
in
to be a
front of the
battle.
Pope.
Especially
That
if
is
Iron Man is going
technically.
to Especially if Iron Man is going to be in his fucking armor, plotting optimal courses. I
Yeah.
think controlling gravity to throw
Even
him off.
even then,
is
even if
cheating
like
is
just
fine.
saying that the Pope only is allowed to control his own, he just zoomed down the hill, but Iron Man has jet boosters.
You were
Unless
just
the
saying it's
spirit
the
of the
most
forest,
powerful form, so why wouldn't it be Iron Man in his suit?
unless the spirit of the forest can do something to give Iron Man, it might be a tie.
I'm still saying again, there's like literally avalanches. There is like trees in the way. The spirit
In
of
the
the
Wild
forest.
West,
Wild
pretty
West,
relevant
yeah,
here.
that's the issue. The Wild West.
Well, in the
There's
Wild
not
West.
a lot of forest in the Wild West.
Well, in the Wild West,
Like,
there's
And
like
we have another thing
cacti.
to decide. Yeah, are we Alpine or are we Wild West?
We're
Well,
in the
it's-
Wild West. We're going down a
Alpine
sand dune.
skiing, Wild West alpine skiing. Don't worry about it. It works.
No,
It's a
we're
very sandy alpine.
Don't worry about it.
Very big sand dune.
yeah, it's sand dune, technically, and so like unless there's like a lot of like cacti around, like a
We need
cacti
to figure out
forest,
what spirit of the forest specifically this is. Because it's pink. It's got to be from something.
then it would be like from um like a Ghibli film or something. Like
I don't know how much that helps.
Princess Mononoke or something like that. There's
And
no
that
real
would be like a big animal and not necessarily sure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so doesn't affect much with skiing. I think it's a tie. I honestly think it's a tie.
Okay, do we want to do a purple card then?
Purple card, yeah.
I don't know how it
Purple
works
card
until we
first.
disqualify one
Okay.
power or one suit or something.
So
Yeah.
okay, so the added thing is that the fighters are surrounded by a child's birthday party.
What the fuck?
They're going skiing in the west.
Down the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, down in the
Right.
desert. Like,
I
in the
don't
past?
think that either of these people has a particularly unique response to this.
yeah.
They would both try to avoid.
Are they
murderizing the
constantly
children.
being surrounded though? Are
But-
the children
Okay,
following
okay,
them down the
okay.
hill?
Yes.
Who gets swarmed more when they're passing through the birthdays?
Iron
Does
Man.
the Pope get swarmed more, or does
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, for
If
sure.
you ask a child who they're
Oh
going
yeah. The children are not gonna they're gonna go right
So
for
I
Iron
think- I
Man.
think
Don't
this
care
actually
about the
gives
Pope.
I don't think children even know what the fuck a pope is. Let's be real.
More children can probably recognize Iron Man than the Pope. especially
Yeah.
Since we just got a new one.
So
So he's running into children.
yeah. So I would say
both
the
running
Pope
into
the Pope
children.
would probably be able to avoid the children.
Oh,
A lot
the Pope
easier.
could use gravity to move the children.
So my vote is the
And
Pope.
Spirit of
not
the Forest could
being
also
interfered.
move children
In the Wild West.
as gravity. Again, it's not a thing that controls probably. So it could maybe move some children, but not as effective. I don't know how much of that came through, but I think
Not a lot.
I don't. I think gravity is more effective at moving children.
So yeah, I think the Pope would win in this situation.
I'll give it to it, but yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
understand the power dynamic thing.
The power dynamic is like it's an argument. You're arguing who would.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Who you
but
think would
so-
once again,
win?
Iron Man has like blasters, does he not? Why can't he just like
But
shoot
the
the
goal-
ground in front of the Pope?
The thing is, the reason it was a tie said that the Pope could only use his gravity on himself or like his environment. He can't use it to affect Iron Man. Iron Man can't shoot him, so the Pope can't mess with Iron Man, which is why it was a tie. The children are really the deciding factor here.
Yeah, the children would swarm the Iron Man. Fuck up
Okay,
all of his
okay.
lines.
Yeah. Okay. So Pope is winner because children swarm.
Represent.
All right.
and
My other
Who?
ones were a carny and a reggae band.
Oh.
Riding a battle cat or has a 6-foot neck.
Oh. Okay.
okay, so now it's me, right?
Yes.
Pray to the one above all, brother.
Okay. You have to defeat the Pope. Volt.
The Pope
You
that
have to
controls gravity.
Pope Graviton.
Pope Graviton.
Wait, does it go to me now? I'm guessing it goes to Volt.
No,
No, it
because
goes to
you
you
just
because
battled.
you already
Yeah.
went.
Yeah. You just battled. So next in line is Volt.
Some good ones potentially. It depends on what the yellow. So we better see that first.
All right,
So our
yellow card is
Best defender of the castle.
of a castle. Ooh.
I don't
I
know,
think I got a good
man.
one for that. I think I got a good one for that.
Already kind of lives in one.
I don't know who this character is, but I know that this power is. Here we go.
All right.
It is whoever this is,
Upstairs.
Ichigo
but he just went
Kurosaki.
Super
Okay, the guy
Saiyan.
from Bleach, yeah.
Ichigo,
But he
yeah.
just went Super Saiyan.
I mean, yeah, that's
Um,
essentially his Bankai, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
So 50 times. Ichigo Kurosaki 50 times stronger.
Which is, yeah,
And
fair
are
enough.
we
They're
doing?
not fighting each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
They're
We're
defending
still
a
doing the
castle.
extra add-ons.
Yeah.
What's our location? On a gigantic magnet.
The what?
I don't know how that helps.
That would have
It-
fucked up Iron Man real good.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it fucks up Ichigo because he just doesn't have his sword.
Yeah,
Which
his
is why
sword would not
Super
be a...
Saiyan, though.
Yeah, but his
Yeah.
sword is technically part of his powers, kind of shit, so...
I guess if he is going Saiyan here and not like powering up.
Yeah, I don't know if he
feel like
needs a
so.
sword.
Ichigo probably has forms that are better than Super Saiyan for his particular purposes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
but
no
it's all
saying he
sword
can't
based.
do both.
Bleach is all just like sword transformation power deal.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
but yeah.
So, yeah, I think
So-
I think it goes to the Pope again, because...
Well,
he's Super Saiyan, and it's not a fight. They're defending a castle.
Yeah,
Defending-
but Ichigo can't
Defending a
defend
castle
without a
at the
weapon.
Well, yeah,
it's
I could-
essentially
can-
fighting in mass.
He's Super Saiyan.
It doesn't
You don't need a
matter.
sword to
The
be-
way
to
the
fight
way
as a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but the way that
they can
Ichigo
just go
works.
around him. He's just one dude.
Yeah. Like he can't he like
The
Okay,
Pope just
Ichigo is
flips
pretty
your-
fucked up.
he is fucked
Yeah,
up.
like,
You're
quite-
right.
He's quite strong for a dude. He is the product of a lot of rules being broken
Right.
by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
what
think
is the
Pope by
purple
himself
card for this?
and gravity is like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess that's pretty
can-
powerful too.
Yeah.
I could go either way here.
Okay, so
Event,
yeah.
Fighters are rabbits.
Oh.
Oh,
How does this change anything?
Ichigo becomes rabbit.
one is Super
Super
Saiyan
Saiyan.
and
Ichigo
one
is bun.
Controls
gravity
gravity.
a little bit.
Yeah, so one is now a rabbit.
Those are
that is
both pretty
50 times
potent.
Stronger than a normal rabbit.
and
Okay.
can fly.
And
Those are
then
both
Another
really
one
pretty potent.
and still control gravity.
I'd say those are both very significant to a fight.
they are.
So,
Like,
Breaker again.
would Ichigo get like the energy blast or whatever?
That's a separate
You
skill.
mean Bara?
I
No,
don't
he's
know,
talking
man.
about
I've never
Ki
seen
Blast.
Dragon Ball.
He's talking about Ki Blast. Technically,
Well, I mean,
going
there is a
Super
similar
Saiyan
thing
and
in
all
Bleach.
of the
It happens
high
Yeah,
like
I'm
later
thinking
on.
in supersonic terms.
no
Thinking in supersonic terms.
no.
Could he just
Super
like
Saiyan in
fly
and of
through the
itself-
army,
No.
like Superman
Well,
style?
Okay, so Super
defend
Saiyan
the
in and of
castle?
itself is just a multiplier of 50 to your stats. Everything else in Dragon Ball is a separate skill.
Oh, so he can't fly at all.
No.
Gotcha.
like-
Again,
he
thinking in
can
supersonic.
run in the air, but Soul Reapers can't really fly.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Again, thinking in supersonic terms.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of imagining like the movie Rubber, where the rabbit is like a little pope with a little pope hat, and just like fucking looks at somebody wrong, and they turn inside out with gravity.
Yeah, fucking sea moons them.
Yeah,
Uh.
I
I
think that
think-
does change things, I guess.
I think Trevor takes this, honestly.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
the
is
Pope.
that
Not
really all
knowing what
Saiyan
Super
means?
Saiyan does.
Is it not like just
Being a Super Saiyan is literally just a 50 times multiplier on your stats. Everything else is a separate skill.
Yeah.
50 times is a lot?
It is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
gravity can affect the entire whatever is attacking the castle. Like
Yeah, like
all at
he
once.
could, like the
So,
Pope could
yeah.
just, the Pope could literally just pin everybody down to the ground.
Does
Right?
Super Saiyan Goku not fight tons of people?
Yes, but he has
But
like other
everything-
skills to do that with.
All of his other skills are amplified by it.
And
Super
This is a
Ichigo
Saiyan
doesn't
by
have a-
This is like
just makes
normal
him stronger.
sieging. This is
Yeah.
not like
Ichigo doesn't have a sword either because magnet.
people with guns. This is like basic
I guess that would affect
skirmishes and like
the
maybe some
people
war
attacking
machines.
too.
Yeah, this like realistically, if assuming an infinite siege, like the both of these two are gonna rack up some pretty big numbers.
Yeah. Like
But,
they're
like,
they're
this is-
definitely
this
going to
is
be
a
on even
Battlefield-wide
footing.
Crush, and Ichigo is just one dude. Eventually, enough people will just get past him.
Okay,
Is my argument.
Yeah.
I hear ya. Is there not a mimetic taxing to using the gravity control?
That's a good
Is there
point.
not like a mana involved? Is there not like it doesn't wear down?
It doesn't say there.
They can do that infinitely.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking
it
in
doesn't
terms
say
of
that they can't Super
Graviton.
Saiyan anymore.
I'm thinking in terms of the villain Graviton. Like
We're-
he gets more exhausted when like heavier things or things resist his powers. But like he lifted an entire chunk of a city out of the ground and didn't seem bothered by it. So I think the limits on the gravity control would be like a lot. It would take a lot to wear him down.
Yeah, and Super Saiyan is also. He did bring up a good point. Super Saiyan does drain your stamina rather quickly too.
Yeah.
You have to practice it for quite a long time to get to the point where Goku and Vegeta are at, where they can
Yeah,
sustain it forever.
I just really didn't have anything else for this. Like Hillary Clinton, too kawaii for words.
On a
None of
jet.
these.
On a jet ski.
This was my best option.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good one.
This is a good one.
Yeah, but not good enough.
Don't worry about it.
Look, Iron Man took like a whole thing to beat. So
It
Huh?
got,
They only
it got
survived one
Abe to
round.
catch up in.
2 rounds.
yeah,
How many
took-
points are we like winning? Like, how many points do you need to win?
it doesn't say.
Well, how many do you think we should
I-
go to?
I say let's go
I've got a
to.
couple more hands. I don't know.
I would say whoever gets to 10 points first.
Oh, that's a
We are a
lot.
while.
That's
We
gonna
are
be
a
a
while from
while.
that.
Okay,
The
oh,
meeting
Especially if we add
halfway
a ton
there.
of cards to every hand.
okay,
Yes.
then you decide. Do you want 8?
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
You want to do 2 more, so 7?
Yeah, that'll work.
I think 7 is fine.
Okay,
On the
7.
7?
All right, 7.
I'm gonna get a drink. This is a lot of talking. I really
Okay.
need a drink.
Yeah, I got water.
All right, let's set up the next round then. I'm the challenger now.
The Pope Graviton is still
Pope
ruling over the
Graviton.
table with his papal fist.
I have a really funny one, but I think I'm gonna go with one that is gonna be more logical.
Love if someone had played like Goku and he just went Super Saiyan. It's like, oh fuck, lore.
All right. I will wait until Volt gets back. Are we doing like a yellow card and stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
The contest is good old fashioned pistol duel.
Oh.
I'm back.
Good old fashioned pistol duel. So my challenger is the Doctor.
It's in Doctor Who.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
And then
only
there's
one-
50 of
Oh,
the
I love
There's 50 of the Doctor against the Pope. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's pretty huge.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not sure there's a combination in this deck that beats that.
Do you guys want to know what my other cards were?
Yes, please.
So I had Femme Fatale. I had
Okay.
me, as in me.
Uh,
Everything they touch turns to hummus. And then the top half
Oh,
is
no.
another character.
The
top half is me.
They didn't even put the location, but where are they having this duel?
Burning building.
It's
Yeah.
I don't think that would have mattered.
Changes
Really,
much.
I don't think that.
It wouldn't. The doctor is like potentially the single most dangerous character.
Okay, well, good luck, Abe.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I need to up
So the
my.
next contest is
Like,
dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
What?
100 doctors.
That can't be right.
No.
All
That can't be right.
50 times 8 is like, oh my god.
I
Okay,
think you just
well.
lose. I don't think there's anything.
We'll
I
let
mean,
him play his card.
we'll try.
Yeah.
I mean,
the location could change something, maybe.
Keep in mind that the 14th and 15th Doctor did in fact basically win a game of
Oh, we got somebody in the
dodgeball against
chat.
everyone.
Hello, may I make a
Oh.
pitch for a card game I made for Tabletop Simulator? I'm looking for people to
Alright,
play
ready?
with. Wow. I don't
So
know.
we
I think
have
we're gonna finish this
everyone at
game and
Burning
then we're
Man.
gonna probably end the stream.
Everyone at Burning Man. Okay.
Every
Oh.
That's a lot of
crunchy
people.
LSD tripped out hippie
Yeah.
is a magical girl.
Everyone at Burning Man is a
They have all of the
magical
cloak
girl.
cards. They have all of the Homura time stop. They have all of
could do it.
the Madoka freaking arrows.
They have all of the crystal magic.
They have all of the
Wow.
Sailor Moon.
The moon crystals. Okay.
I can't really argue with
All of
either
those.
side because I don't know anything about.
Every single last one. There's a lot of different
How many
trippy
people
hippies.
are at Burning Man typically?
like
Oh,
thousands.
it's got to be like 10,000 or more.
Times 8.
Let's see, because Burning Man is a
May I
limited,
still pitch it?
limited
If it
event
sounds
right now.
fun, I might excite you all to try it out. I mean, sure, you can totally tell us about your game. Sure.
I mean, granted, none of the people alone at Burning Man are probably anything of note at Dodgeball, but like when they're magical girls.
Very magical.
Fair enough.
But wait, where is it taking place? This Dodgeball tournament?
Burning Man. No,
During the Ice Age,
That actually skews a lot more Doctor Who. That's funny.
that
Time
skews
travel.
it quite a bit in the favor of the Doctor.
Okay.
so
Apparently
as
is
well.
unaffected
Yeah.
by the effects of temperature.
Yeah, I think the numbers definitely favor Abe, but the Doctor's very strong, and there's
And
400 of him.
and also
400 of the Doctor.
yeah, 400
quite a few.
doctors
Has the Doctor
versus.
fought anything close to a magical?
I mean, he's
He-
fought like
he's
supernatural
Literally everything.
things.
Yeah, is like science fiction fantasy in Doctor Who.
So like,
The-
yeah.
Kind of
The
nonsense.
season finale of the first season with the 15th Doctor, he killed the concept of death.
Oh my gosh!
No, they've already written everything and like pigeonholed stupid ideas and time travel all the time. It is kind
The
of
Doctor has also destroyed Atlantis 3 different times in 3 different ways.
Oh boy. All right. So I
So-
guess the doctor wins
I'm kind of
still.
leaning towards that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The
All
Doctor
right.
is just a character of
Yeah,
too
400
much
of him. 400 of him playing dodgeball.
400
Okay.
of the
So
Doctor.
we have
3 stories tall and can turn you into a vehicle, and then Mermaid and Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought
So-
Justin Bieber would be a funny one.
The commenter said thank you. It's called Art Bid. It's an art auction game playable as critic and collectors. Critic rates art based on a judgment pattern. Players, including critic and collectors, buy art from auction and sell to the market, value of which is
Do a
decided
little
by
bit of
the
laundering.
critics' ratings. Understanding the judgment pattern helps collectors read into the critics' ratings, which are predictable. Collectors begin with more money than the critic because the critic has the special power to rate artworks. Player with the most money at the end wins. Interesting, considering
Isn't that a Jackbox game?
considering I went
It
to
sounds similar to the what's it called? The one where you're frogs.
yeah.
Jackbox.
Considering I went
mean, there is an
to art school
one like that.
for criticism. That's fun.
I think it could still be fun, yeah. Like just going off of the Jackbox game that's like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I did.
Your
I did go to
scenario is
art school.
there
you
are
are
some
having
good
a
ones.
battle of the bands with 50 of the Doctor.
Oh no. Okay, my
He is extremely skilled.
is these two. So
He's had many a millennia.
Literally the fucking
again a character
bands,
that I don't how he works, but Monkey D. Luffy with 2 random attributes.
Okay, so pick 2 more attributes.
Yep.
So it's different from the Jackbox game because Jackbox game makes the players draw on the spot. In Art Bid, artworks are pre-made by emerging artists. Oh,
Oh, that's kind of
okay. Sounds
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
Maybe
Monkey
next.
D. Luffy and the Secret Service
Throwing spears at
In
the
a
battle of the band.
in a battle of the bands with 50 of the Doctor.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the Doctor has had millennia to like practice is their music, so
I'm sure there's been an episode where he does do a band. Like,
The 12th Doctor has an episode where he rides into a coliseum on top of a T-51 Sherman playing the electric guitar.
okay, where is this taking place
Yeah.
though?
But it's not at.
It's at a giant trampoline.
does
Oh.
that give
I don't
Luffy
think that
and the
bothers-
Secret Service an advantage?
I don't
Yeah.
think that bothers the Doctor at all.
No.
Trampoline concert. That's something.
I think
Um,
I
Yeah,
think
I think Kate wins.
I win again.
Doctor
Is
is
the
just
Doctor,
too
yeah.
much of an
I think the Doctor
oddball.
still.
I
is
only need one
totally
more
fucked up.
point and then I win the
Yeah.
game.
My other cards were Blob,
Blob.
Giraffe, He's an adolescent ninja, believes they are invisible. I don't think any of these would have helped, to be honest.
I mean, the beliefs they are invisible would give them the advantage of being more confident, maybe.
I don't think that matters, really. I
All
really
right.
don't think that matters.
All right,
I
try
wish
and
it
defeat the
did.
doctor, Trevor.
Again.
The contest is
Parkour!
parkour.
Hardcore
Ooh,
Yeah, you know, it's
parkour.
funny. If we went back to just like combat, a lot of things could win against the
I don't know. I don't think that would.
If we went back to combat, 50 of the doctor beats almost everything.
Oh, I forgot it was multiplier.
Yeah.
50 of the doctor.
The
one
only
of
way-
the doctor is responsible for a significant percentage of his universe being dead.
Isn't he like only powerful with the pen? Isn't that like the thing?
No, he doesn't always have that.
Yeah, that's just his magic wand, you know?
It's a screwdriver.
It's a screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
It has Sonic the Hedgehog in it? Whoa!
Sure.
Alright. Hit me up with that. Let's see what you're gonna try to defeat parkour at.
Alright.
Who is better at parkour than 50 doctors?
Well, where are we doing this? We're doing this at Burning Man.
Oh, at Burning Man, okay! Those Burning Man goers would have worked so well here.
Yeah.
If the dodgeball game had happened at Burning Man, I think they would have won.
Yeah. Because they're all, like, just hyped up, so.
The
You-
Yakuza.
Okay.
As in from the franchise?
100 of them.
100?
The multipliers again.
100 of them.
So
Yeah, but
100
are each of
Yakuza.
them individually better at parkour?
They could
Only
be.
one of them needs to be.
That's true.
So we're
yeah.
talking about a sample size. They all go and then they're like rated.
Okay, who's more agile? Kiryu
I think
or the doctor?
Okay, we also need to understand that Burning Man is in the mix. That they are probably catching like fentanyl fumes from like down the street and actually like fucked up out of their mind. Yes.
You're right. The doctor's probably.
Yeah.
The
You don't
doctors
even
are
understand.
tripping
They thought they were
balls.
coming down, and then they found out that the beetroot stew was fucking spiked, and they're way all the way back up there again.
you want to include the
I'm gonna say 100 Majimas is better at parkour than the doctor, and I don't think Fent is gonna change Majima's behavior too much.
That's true. Majima feels like he's always on Fent, so yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue that. I'm not even gonna argue it.
Bloodstream that
From
much quicker.
Majima's ass crack sweat, I think. Okay, so I had riding a horse explodes if they stop moving. Princess Mononoke and
Interesting.
my
Wait,
significant other.
Wow. You don't have one.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
tempted to be like, put the doctor up against nothing.
I mean,
100 of nothing. How does he fight it?
how does he fight it?
Good point. I was going to throw in a purple, try and tip the scales away from the doc. I don't think it would have helped.
Okay, don't worry about
The
it. What
purple
was
card would have been.
no gravity?
I actually grabbed one just to see if I could. It wasn't that one. No, it
What
was
was-
not that one.
What was it?
It was ground covered in poisonous snakes.
At Burning Man?
underwater
Yeah.
basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving.
Why is this a Yakuza
That is
side?
actually a Yakuza side quest. It's kind of hilarious.
Everything is
That's
a
so
Yakuza
fucking
side
funny.
It's underwater.
Oh my god.
Everything is a
Oh,
Yakuza
wait, this is
side
cool,
quest.
actually.
Name one thing that couldn't be a Yakuza side quest.
Dodgeball with the doctor.
Yeah.
And
Burning Man.
all-boys high school? Oh no.
Oh no. All right.
Alright.
Let's
So
see.
this is what I got.
I can't
100.
believe the doctor went down, actually.
So
100
I
If
got.
Yakuza.
Beat the doctor. It's gonna be the
Wait,
autism. Of
what's
the
the
Yakuza
location?
Saga. It's at
Oh,
all boys high school.
yeah, all boys high school.
So maybe don't put down any
Something.
preachers or
Oh boy,
Grim Reaper.
it's a Grim Reaper,
Grim Reaper.
but they have tiny bird legs.
Oh.
Now birds make nests. Yes.
That's
Not
a
with
po-
their legs.
Yeah, with their beaks.
I guess you're right.
Well, I mean, he still has hands,
He does.
It's true.
so it's not like it's
true.
gonna
The legs don't
impact.
really matter
He
that
is
much.
getting inside of the nest with his little bird
But
legs.
100 of the
Yeah, but
100 Majima.
Just the sample size of all of them. But
yeah.
Yeah.
not every Yakuza is Majima. He is like exceptional. is he
Yeah.
not?
yeah, he's kind of the outlier, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess.
Him, Kiryu, Saejima are all outliers, but a lot of those guys are just absolute fucking freaks.
You're right.
I mean, yeah, somehow if
Hundreds
they
of
have revenge
issues.
in their mind, like they can lock in or anything.
No, if with Majima, you could just be doing it for one of the two girls he's way too invested in the life of.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess that takes it then.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, yep, that's the winning bout.
there you
Yeah,
go.
good Yakuza.
You won. Yay!
Wait,
What?
what's the event?
What?
That's a good
Oh,
question.
what was the event? Flip it over, baby.
Whoa. Whoa.
5 minutes until the area is napalm.
Oh my god!
That changes things.
I think, the Grim Reaper would be fine.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper would
It
be
takes a lot more
fine.
than 5 minutes to weave a basket, dude.
Yeah, unless all 100 Yakuza worked together on one basket.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh-oh. We're throwing things now.
It doesn't respawn on the table?
It will.
Does not seem to be.
Yeah, it's right here, see?
No, I had to pick it up myself.
Oh.
I had to go into the abyss and grab it out.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well
but-
played.
It was
but
a
we're not
very...
done
Why-
anymore.
What do you mean we're not
yeah,
done?
we have to decide.
Well, why did
Who
we add
wins?
an extra thing? I thought that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
Trevor decided to add the extra thing.
I
So,
just wanted to
yeah.
see if it would have changed things.
Well,
Yeah.
I
okay,
mean,
fair
it
enough.
would
is
have,
it not
but...
after? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
How many
so-
times do we add it if it's not a tie?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream because we've been going for 3 hours. So, I'm gonna put the end stream on.
Bigger artist, your game was called
Art
what?
Bid.
It was called Art
Art
Bid. Let
Bid.
me see if I can find it on the Steam Workshop.
I don't think they actually made it yet. They were just pitching the idea.
No,
Oh,
they said
okay.
that they made it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they said
Let me see if I find it.
they'll
Art
pitch
Bid,
it.
the art auction card game.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you
Yeah, I think
guys
we
for
should.
joining me and thank you for hanging out. I still don't know what we're gonna do on Mondays, but we'll figure it out.
We will.
I could always just do like DMC on or like SMT on Mondays and DMC on Wednesdays or vice versa or
Yeah.
something like that. We'll figure it
Oh,
out. This week we're doing SMT5 on Wednesday. Cuz I'm pretty sure we did DMC yesterday. Let me actually disconnect from the game. Hold on.
No, I played DMC3 yesterday.
No. Oh, I meant last week.
Yeah, no, last week we did do DMC though.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because you
so
beat
yeah.
Kidna.
Right, and I beat the frog again. I remember that. Okay.
Knuckles?
No.
Yeah, Knuckles is fucking dead.
Yeah.
I can't believe you killed Knuckles.
No, I beat the
Yep,
plant
she
lady that I was
strangled him
angry
as a
about.
baby before before he
Not
was
No, the plant lady. The plant lady. I
Yeah.
defeated the plant lady, and I defeated
and
the frog
strangled
thing.
Knuckles with her.
and I defeated the frog guy again.
Yep.
There's only a
Big
couple
level.
more. There's only a couple of other shit to
Big
do.
There's like
cat.
7 missions left.
Yeah, I think there's only like 7 missions left, but maybe that's what we'll do on Mondays. We'll do DMC4 on Monday or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And even then, probably only for the next few weeks.
Yeah, and then we'll move on to DMC5.
The
How
amazing
exciting!
one.
Well, I still think 3 is pretty good, but anyways, thank you
Yeah, but I think just
guys.
in terms of overall gameplay, DMC5 is probably the best.
Wookie.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
Catch you around.
Bye guys. Bye bye.
Have a good one.